aesthetic as a CEO.
CEO, baby.
Should I change it? Go back and see my house.
Ah, beautiful.
Beautiful.
So, thanks for calling in. Nice to see you. How you been? I mean, other than the kidnapping.
Yeah, a little light kidnapping in the morning. I've been good. I've been back 10 days. It's been since the event. So I'm feeling good again. I finally got rid of the feel and look like I just got kidnapped aesthetic
Yeah.
and starting to feel like I'm back to being myself, which is nice.
Have you considered that if you would have come to our live show, that perhaps the kidnapping would never have taken place?
I did not consider that until this very moment.
Yeah.
Oh
Something
my
to think
goodness.
about. Converging
Yeah,
paths.
that's
But
true.
anyway, no, I'm glad that everything is okay. I was actually I was worried as hell when I saw that headline. It was really quite unreal.
Yeah, listen, it was a crazy, crazy circumstance. I was thinking about it as I was sitting here watching this great podcast on ADHD and going pee and things, and the thought crossed me that actually I still am the luckiest man alive because there's other people that have had traumatic events that they just keep going, like they go for weeks or months or years, and I had like a traumatic event, and admittedly, it was the lowest point of my life, but.
Wow. Wow.
Uh, I gotta say, the fact is, it's over. I'm home. I'm safe. My kids are safe.
Everybody, yeah. So,
Yeah.
um, so you went to Mount Kilimanjaro. Everything was good there. You guys hiked. You did the. I traveled. How many miles did you travel? What was the official one there?
I think it was 12,352. Although I could be wrong. Somebody could correct me on that.
Right. And
I did
so,
a video for you guys at the top, which is took a lot of energy. I got to tell you, it was very high. It was very
yes,
hard.
we enjoyed it. We all enjoyed it. We watched it. Everybody was stoked to see you, hear from you.
Yeah,
So after you traversed the mountain, you guys decided to go visit your mom in South Africa, right?
correct. Yes.
Dr-
So she's been there since I was a kid. She runs an orphan project. Orphan isn't really the word. It's more like vulnerable children is how we describe it now.
Hmm.
Uh, and in that part of Africa, there's a lot of kids who need a lot of help. One out of every five children is in a bad way.
Hmm.
And she runs a huge project where she brings in literally hundreds of kids at a time and sort of figures out who are the children with food haven't eaten, who are the kids who need clothes, who are the kids who need advocacy, just need some papers or some help. They've lost their mother or father, and and sort of a big project to help a lot of people all at the same time. And she's been doing it since I was a kid. I mean, I have not been back in 20 years.
Hmm.
My first time returning to see her in decades.
And so what city is she in?
It used to be called Nelspruit. That's what most people know it as, but it's now called Mbombela.
Bombella. And so
Mbombela.
I guess walk me through how this happened. You arrived in where did you arrive? You traveled there by car. Do you mind kind of going through it if you're okay with that?
Yeah, not at all. It's a pretty traumatic story. So if everybody's okay with that, if you need to shut me down, like let me know. I'll talk about it happily, but want to make sure I don't stress anybody out, if
So
that makes sense.
that's a good disclaimer to make for sure. But I think we're okay. But it's nice to make that disclaimer. But yeah, I want to hear from you.
Sounds good. Yeah, so we went to there's another country which is inside South Africa called used to be called Swaziland. Now it's called the Kingdom of Eswatini. And in the Kingdom of Eswatini, there's a children's home where they have I think 84 kids there. And so we went. went to that home because they needed medicine that they couldn't get in Eswatini. So we brought them the medicine from South Africa. And that meant that we left a little bit later in the day than you'd usually leave. So we got there sort of midday and we hung out with the kids for a while. And then we went home back to where her project is, which is near Mbombela. And so on the way home, we'd gotten back late. So we were in downtown, like the downtown core of the city, previously known as Nelspruit. And we stopped at a gas station, and we had one person with us. We let off, and on the way out of the city, a cop pulled up behind me. I looked up the window, and the blue lights and it's flashing, and so I did the appropriate thing you do when a police officer approaches a vehicle like that. You pull it aside, and I'm thinking, I'm driving on the wrong side of the street. I've probably done something wrong. I've always got that sort of guilt, like guilt you feel when a police officer pulls you over. And so I pull over to the side and roll down the window, and an officer comes to the front window, and he says, I need to see your license and registration. And so I'm immediately in that mode where, where's my license, looking for it, and I pull it out. And I look at the police officer, and I'm like, well, you're wearing a police vest, but you don't have a police hat on, and you don't have a police shirt on. I said, look, are you a police officer? I mean, can I see your police designation? And then he started to get really riled up and demanded and tell me that, what I was, and he sort of started yelling at me. And I'm like, this is really strange behavior coming from a police officer. And then finally, as we're sitting there getting in this little fight, verbally, he says, turn off your car. So I say, okay, I'll turn off my car. You go get me your police officer badge and we'll be good. And so I turn off my car. And as soon as that happens, he reaches into the car and he unlocks my door. And now I'm thinking, okay, he's trying to drag me out of the car and do something. And instead, I sort of grab the door, I'm pulling it shut, and we're sort of scuffling. And then I realize, something's really off here. And I decided to try and get the car put back into gear. And then all of a sudden, all the doors open. I've got my two kids in the back seat and my mother sitting beside me in the passenger seat. And guys with guns jump into the car and point guns at myself, at my kids. So yeah, not a pleasant experience, definitely unpleasant. And anyway, so can I keep going? Is that okay?
Let me ask some, yeah, no, I mean, of course. So when you're pulled over, what kind of road are you on? Like, what's the atmosphere there? Are you in a city? Are you in like rural area? What's it like?
No, we're in a city, like right across from the magistrate's office. It's at night, so it's dark, and the street lights, are sort of half there.
Okay.
But no, there's lots of traffic. There's cars whipping by us. Like this is in the middle of town.
So as they're holding you guys up with weapons, there's people driving by consistently.
Yeah, both directions. Like just as if
how weird.
Happened.
That probably put your guard down a little bit, getting pulled over like in a city like that.
For sure, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, so now obviously I'm like, okay, I've got a gun pointed at my head. I'm not going to fight anymore. Stop doing. So the guy pulls me out of the car and then tries to force me into the back seat with my kids. And the back seat is actually folded down, so I can't really get in. And so the guy starts hitting me in the head with a gun, to either knock me unconscious or get me to move or whatever it was. And I'm like, guys, stop hitting me. We need to move the seat so I can get in. So I get in the back, and obviously family is distraught, obviously. Not a pleasant situation at all. So I'm sitting in the back, and now we've got these gangsters, what they call assailants, sitting in the back seat with me. And they say, put your heads down, and they jump in and they drive off like unsafely at the speed of light. And they say, keep your heads down, keep your heads down. And I'm like, okay, we went from a car sort of hijacking, stealing wallets to now some sort of kidnapping experience. Anyway, so they're holding us down against the sort of front of the car, and now they're threatening us. They're threatening to kill us. They're threatening us with, they're hitting me in the head with a flashlight. They're, as I'm trying to sort of protect my kids. And I'm, you can imagine all things going through my head. Not a pleasant set of thoughts going through my head.
Yeah, absolutely.
So anyway, we drive for about half an hour out into a rural area in the middle of nowhere, and they pull up to the side of basically in the middle, like a little sort of a forested section, and there's a cliff. And literally, then we get out. They open all the doors to the car, and they start grabbing our wallets and demanding and yelling at us and threatening us, and basically threatening to kill us and throw us over the cliff. And then finally, the guy says, "Okay, I want to see your cards, your ATM cards and your credit cards." And I'm like, "Fine, it's just money. I don't care. I'll take it. It's all yours." And so I give him the ATM card, and he sort of puts the code. He asks for what the code is. I say, "Here's the code. Like, take all the money. I don't care."
He had like a card scanner with him.
And so he went back to a truck. So there was a truck that was following us, a pickup truck.
Yeah.
The dual with a small back, and he was testing the card on some sort of device in the
Okay.
back. Then he came back to the car and he said, "Look, if this is wrong, I'm gonna kill you and rape your daughter."
Jesus.
So, and then there's some other stuff that happened. Like he held my hand, held a gun against my hand, and said, "If this is, if you do anything, I'm gonna blow your hand off." Just sort of all sorts of stuff like that. And my mother, who just had surgery, the guy is sitting on her and not violating her, pushing her around, etc. There's some other stuff I won't talk about, but just unpleasant behavior in general.
How old is your daughter?
She turned 18 on Kilimanjaro 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
So they grab me, drag me out of the car, throw me on the ground, and now they're kicking me in the face. I just didn't make any public appearances last week because I was bleeding out of the eyeballs, which is not pleasant. But fortunately, no scars, externally anyway. Anyways, they throw me down on the ground, and the guy's pointing a gun at me when the other guy kicks me, and he's demanding money, demanding other stuff. And finally, they're not happy in some reason about what they got, so they grab me and they take me back, and I'm like, obviously this whole time I'm thinking, what's going on with my kids? Is my mom okay? And obviously, I'm the biggest guy around, so they're picking on me the most, thank God. They grab me and they drag me back to the back of their pickup truck, and they throw me in the back of the pickup truck, and they grab my kids and they throw them in the back of the pickup truck, and we also had another child with a 12-year-old. They threw her in the back of the pickup truck. And then I didn't know where my mother was this whole time. And then they put myself, my kids, and they closed the back of the pickup truck. So we're encased in this little dark space in the back of this pickup truck. And they're yelling at us that they're going to kill us and that, we got to be quiet. And then for hours, turned out to be about 3.5 hours, they drove around. And what they did is basically they went to ATM to ATM, pulling money out of cards. And they were going to threaten us if it was the wrong card or something. They would, pull us out, do whatever. And then they said, "Okay, we've gotten all the money we can. We're going to take you back to your car." And I'm thinking, okay, well, is that real? Like this whole time I'm thinking, I'm dead. Like I've seen their faces. I've seen the license plate. I've seen the make of the car. Like I kind of know where I am. And so now, this is a highly unpleasant situation. And they take us back, and for about an hour, we're now driving back, hypothetically, to our car. But my son says, "Look, we're not going back to our car, Dad. Like this is obviously farther than we went." And so now I'm having this existential crisis about we're not going to make it. And I'm like, "Son, like we got to take these guys out or do something about it. Like I don't know karate or anything. Like we just, we got to do something." So I said to the girls, I'm like, "You guys need to run when the thing opens, and we'll take on the attackers."
How old
or
is your son?
15. So we're got this like plan happening, and we're like trying to sort of get going. Okay, and I'm certain as soon as I get out of the car, I'm taking a bullet to the head, which is not a pleasant idea. Anyway, so we get out of the car. They're pointing guns at us, and our car is actually there. And they're like, "Okay, jump in the car, and you guys can go." And I'm like, "Okay, what? Really? Are they going to shoot us on the way out? What's going to happen here?" And eventually, we got back in the car. I literally said goodbye to the kidnapping / bad guys, and we drove off.
Holy fuck.
Just like that. Wow.
Yeah, so it was an amazing holiday, punctuated by a perfectly horrible experience at the end.
God.
I
yeah.
highly recommend not doing that if any of you go on holiday. by
So
the way.
when you guys got back in, so what happened? They drove your car somewhere else, and then
Yeah,
drove
that's
you
what we
to
think. We drove our car somewhere else to sort of hide. We've actually got, we'll know where the car went. The police have all this information. We're still tracking our phones. Like I know exactly where our phones are, which is bizarre. They haven't. You can still use Find My iPhone and go see where they are.
Huh.
They're probably. You made a good point. Like you knew who they were. You had all the details. That didn't deter them. Probably, I would imagine some level of corruption going on there with the police. No, or do you not suspect that?
The police actually admitted that there was corruption happening. Like they told us flat out. We were actually there near where you got kidnapped, and we got taken elsewhere as a result of corruption inside the police.
No.
Wow.
So
So when you guys got back in the car, everyone got in. Did you just drive off real quick? Like what was the temperature in the car? I mean, obviously there must have been a lot of relief to get back in there with everyone, but I'm curious what was the feeling and the conversation thereafter.
yeah, so immediately everyone started asking if we're okay. But I got to tell you, I still thought we were in danger. I presumed that they could still follow us back. They knew they had our phones, so they now know where we're going. They had our map, like the Google map that I had running. So I'm still thinking they're going to follow us and try and get more out of us or do more stuff. We need to get out of this situation now.
Yeah.
So I just left. There was stuff on the ground. We just left the stuff, jumped in the car, and immediately drove off. And as soon as we found people, which is 20 minutes later, we asked them where we were, and they said, you're going the wrong way. And here's the next part. So we actually drove back, and the first city we hit, or town, was called White River. We stopped at the White River police station, and we're like, hey, we just got kidnapped. This is a horrible situation. And they literally just looked at us. They were like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. You're Canadians. Like, sorry. What? You're supposed to be the
Wow.
police.
Yeah, I've heard
Like,
that in South Africa specifically, the crime is really crazy. Like I've heard people saying that there's certain neighborhoods you don't stop at the red lights because it's just so dangerous.
Yeah, well, I don't plan to go back to South Africa anytime soon. At this point, the macro attitude is I don't want to go back to Africa. Maybe I'm not going to let my children out of their rooms. I'm just going to wrap them in pillows,
Right.
like bubble
Yeah.
tape, and
Yeah.
yeah. But now I'm calming down a little bit. I'm like, okay, we can go travel elsewhere. Just let's lay off Africa for a while.
So you guys drove off you said about 20 minutes to the nearest police station, and they
Yeah.
didn't care.
Yeah, and I was like, guys, back in the car. We're going to another station. So put everybody back in the car, and we drove to the bigger city. We actually drove back to 2 blocks from where the guys picked us up.
Mm.
That's where the big local police station was. And once we got there, to be honest, they were a little bit confused. Literally, they said, "Hey, well, we really can't help you. You're Canadians. I'm not sure what we're going to do." And as it happened, there was a member of the tourism board there, and the tourism person freaked out on them and was like, "Guys, we got to do something for these people." And I got to say, she was a rock star. And she sort of helped us all the way through the thing. And suddenly we're in contact with the embassy. And then we had, the sort of SWAT team showed up, and, it
Oh,
turned
wow.
into a thing. And suddenly it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and we're sitting at home with guys with machine guns everywhere. And literally, I packed my bags, took my kids, put them on a plane, and ran away. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So
man, that is harrowing. That is a horrible experience. But
was,
thankfully, I mean, I'm so happy for you that everyone is safe.
guys, it's so nice to see you guys. I
Yeah.
can't tell. It is. And honestly, thank you for having me on here. Somebody said to me, when you go through a really traumatic experience, if you hold it in and you keep it to yourself, then you have to carry it with you for the rest of your life. But if you share it with people that you love, then they can carry a little tiny bit for you. So
Mhm.
I love you guys and love your family. I appreciate it.
Damn. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
The feeling is mutual.
Oh, yeah.
So, you guys flew home like the same day, the night after, came home, and
Didn't sleep, got on a plane.
how are the kids doing?
Ah, amazing. My children are like, I think I hard boiled them at some point. I gotta say, I have these moments where I realize I'm a terrible father because you shouldn't have put your kids through this. Like it's not something that you should never have put your kids in a situation.
I wouldn't
where
blame yourself for that one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Life either grinds you down or polishes you up. Just depends on what you decide you're made of.
Mm.
So I think that they've just been amazing. Like I can't stop crying. They're fine. So maybe we'll get them later.
Wow.
So yeah.
I'm curious, how did they know? How did they spot you guys, do you think? They probably identified you guys as tourists, right? Ahead of the time?
Yeah, they actually admitted that. So they said that they knew us. I'm not sure. Like maybe this is psychological stuff, but we had previously stopped at a McDonald's, oddly enough, and they said that they saw us at the McDonald's and they followed us. My hair was not green at that point. It had sort of washed out to Kilimanjaro white. So I doubt they recognized me. I think they just recognized us as rich people. And we were driving a rental car. Like, it wasn't a nice rental car. It was just a normal ass rental car. So,
Hmm.
you know, now I would also say that they had hijacked or tried to hijack somebody the night before, and they hijacked somebody 2 days later. And it's an ongoing issue for that region.
So the police
Oh, yeah.
really don't care about it at all. These guys are doing this like just day to day.
Apparently,
Yeah, this is great for the tourism there. I agree. I'm sure everybody's racing to visit beautiful
yeah.
South Africa.
I feel bad for them for that. This cannot be good for their entire industry. For a very poor place, to scare off everybody that might come and spend money there. Look, there are not enough zebras or giraffes in the entire world that make me want to go back to that
Yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah,
Oh,
it's the site of a great trauma for you guys.
yeah.
Um, so my question is, so you dyed your hair since coming back? How long since when you landed did you go back green?
Sunday. You know what? My
Mm.
there's like trauma counselors who've been in front of all these trauma counselors, and they're really helpful and everything. But I got to tell you, there's nothing better than going and seeing your hairstylist to,
The barber.
yeah, that is the way. So I love my hairstylist, and she looked after me very well. And honestly, like shaving off all of the like noise of all of that was like the moment that I'm like, okay, now I'm back. I can continue to go back to doing loving things like helping businesses and making music and dancing and stuff like stuff that is positive for the world.
Mm. Wow. Well, that's an experience I hope that nobody ever goes through. That is really, really tough.
I agree. I agree.
How much money did they steal from you in the end? Like through all the trips to ATMs and stuff?
We lost about $20,000 in
Oh,
the end.
wow.
About 10 in cash and 10 in stuff.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Truth is, I don't care. I had
Yeah.
every insurance I thought that you could get, but every insurance company's like, oh no, you didn't have this and you're in a car. So car insurance doesn't cover it because this was covered.
Nice.
And I spent about a day calling insurance companies, and now I'm like, okay, I can go make $20,000 faster than I can talk to you insurance company. You
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's great. That's a nice cosign for the insurance out there.
For the insurance world.
They're like,
Yeah.
excuse me, you didn't have terrorism insurance.
Literally, that's one of the things they said. They like,
Yeah.
one of this is an act of God. I'm like, this is definitely not an
That
act
is an
of God.
act of a human
No.
being,
That is a
literally. Yeah.
man.
That is the very intentional act of a human being.
Yeah.
So are you inspired here? Are we circular? Are we rectangular? Has it changed your shape at all?
Yeah, most comments have said, are you going to now go all dark and start writing like dark music? I don't know. But, to date, most of my music is about bad relationships. And so it's already depressing enough.
Mhm.
I should be about how happy and amazing I am. So I'm not an amazing artist that sits down and creatively knows exactly what they're going to write, like a Taylor Swift. I'm more like collecting toenails. I just have like a jar of emotions and I put
Right,
stuff
right,
in.
right.
At the end, I'm like, hey, look at this crazy jar I have of music. And so it's probably going to come out in some horrible way later. I'm sorry for that in advance.
Oh, yes. We accept your apology, but we'll be watching regardless.
Yay. Yay.
Oh,
Right back at
brother. Well, I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I'm just relieved you guys are all okay, I know it's weird to say, but it's a happy ending in the sense that you guys they brought you back to your car and you guys left. I mean, that's amazing.
It is, right? Like when you get your kids back at the end, my advice for travelers is always never take anything you can't afford to lose with you traveling, including your life. So if you're traveling and you're afraid you're going to lose your wallet or your keys or your special sweater, don't take your sweater with you. But it's a whole other thing when you take your kids traveling because you can't afford to lose your kids. And so, for me, it's this huge thing. Do I take my kids traveling ever again or do I keep them in their rooms? Like I have to do some counseling for that for the rest of my life, probably.
Well, they're close to being adults now, but yeah, I see where you're feeling a tremendous amount of guilt for what happened to the kids.
Yeah, you know what? Definitively, they're both adults now. Like any shred of children that they had is gone now. I'm sorry to say. That's maybe the guilt that I have. Like, how do you have innocence left after you've, been thrown in the back of a truck? and kidnapped. That's unpleasant.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
no, I don't feel like a great dad in this situation. I feel like a terrible dad.
Well, did you go there knowing that like it's extremely dangerous? I wouldn't expect to get kidnapped anywhere, for Christ's sake. Visiting your mom.
Yeah, I mean, she's been there 35 years and never had that problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And I drive down the street every day, and lots of people have car accidents, and I'm not expecting to have a car accident.
Right.
But if you drive incredibly unsafely, you're more likely to have a car accident. And if you travel to the depths of Africa, you're more likely to get kidnapped. I think that those are so the increase of likelihood. Like as a person, I absorb a lot of risk, and sometimes when you push the boundaries push back. It just sucks when it happens.
Well, I'm glad you guys are all okay. I hope you're not too hard on yourself there, and I hope you guys are all getting you guys are all doing like therapy and stuff after that.
Oh, for sure. From
Yeah.
hairdresser to professional, all the way through. And coming and talking to you.
Yes.
That's
The best
now I
therapy.
know
the
I'm
most
back.
therapeutic, people have said.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh,
She's gonna do a test on whether you're a therapist or not.
It's a good story. I mean, I'll say for the kids, like, if I had a kidnapping story, if I was in college, that'd be kind of dope. That'd be sick.
True.
Like I was kidnapped. Like, what? That's crazy. That's a good story.
And we'll have a story for a long time.
The one thing is you want to sort of balance having a good story and not it being the narrative of your life. Like being a
Sure.
victim who got kidnapped, like that sucks. Like to be honest, like I don't want to be known as the guy who got kidnapped. That sucks as a narrative.
Nah, you're the rectangular guy.
Yeah, rectangular guy. Let's go back to
Here,
that.
I'll say you're so close to the incident, it feels like that, but I promise you that won't be the case. Not at all. Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
going to be the kidnapped guy. Promise.
Okay. Yeah. Now, totally, people are gonna come up to me on the street and be like, "Hey, you're the kidnapped guy."
No. Don't do that.
Hey, I was at an Oliver Tree concert on Monday night, which is like our first as a family first outing, and I got accosted by everybody. It was like, "You're the H3 guy," which is
Oh, that's
amazing.
good. It wasn't the
Yeah, yeah.
kidnapping thing.
No, it wasn't the kidnapping guy.
Did anyone know you were kidnapped?
Yeah, a bunch of people did. Most people knew me as Rectangular, like we're
Yeah.
singing Rectangular line and things like that. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think if you're hearing it, it's just because people care. But I don't think in a year people are going to still be saying kidnap guy, especially with all the
Well-
tremendous music and all the shapes we look forward to celebrating.
Right?
Yes.
Just make sure that
I'm going
means
to
the
do my
quest
best
we're
to do
supposed to be
beautiful,
doing.
amazing things for the rest of my life and be known for that instead. For
Yes,
sure.
Yes.
Help petition, yes.
Although I might have to write some really terrible, low-effort book at some point. No, I won't. I promise that.
Well, I'm there for whatever, man.
I don't want to write a book about this. I want to be over
Yeah.
and move on. with my life.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad
Yikes.
you guys are okay. That's a hell of a story.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
is there any advice you give people traveling there? Is there anything you wish you did differently that might help other people, or did you feel it just kind of came on you so fast?
Yeah, it just came on real fast. When you travel, bad stuff does happen. I mean, I've traveled all over the world, not just in the last year, but for all of my life. And every once in a while, like if you talk to somebody who's been to 50 countries, they will tell you they've been mugged or held up, or it's unfortunately part of the
Yeah.
travel world. And if you don't, but you also get to see beautiful things and taste beautiful things and meet beautiful people, and there's all sorts of positives that come with it. So, I might need to take a break for a little bit. I'm going to visit safe places like, I don't know, Ukraine. No, I'm sorry.
There you go.
I know.
The
I
front
like
line.
I'm thinking Sweden.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Don't
Stuff
say
like
that. You're gonna get mugged and kidnapped or
Absolutely
something.
not. Absolutely not. I guarantee
Don't
it.
jinx it. But Sweden is very safe, right?
Yeah.
No
Definitely.
kidnapping.
No, I don't think
Very
so.
little.
Very little.
Low level of kidnapping.
Iceland doesn't even have mosquitoes. Like that's a place
Iceland, you'll be good, because everybody knows everyone there. If you just, they'll be like, oh, there goes Kevin, he's
There is-
kidnapping again.
There is volcanoes just kind of perpetually erupting.
True,
Oh.
natural disasters. Have you
It's a
considered
different-
that?
Form of.
That's a terrible place to go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a natural disaster waiting to happen. Where's the safest
where do-
place for you to go? I wonder.
Disneyland.
Where
Disneyland.
is
People
the
have died at
safest-
Disney, but overall, it's probably safe.
Oh, apparently even with the volcanoes, Iceland is the safest place on Earth.
Really?
So that, according to Google. So
The safest. And by what metric do they measure that?
let's see. It looks like it's actually some like UN organization.
That sounds good, Sean. Safest.
Yeah, that's okay. I think Iceland must be the next place I travel. 'Cause
good,
You
good.
got to be back on the horse at some point, right? So, or I should also come to LA. But is LA safe? I don't know. Do you guys feel safe?
Moderately.
I
mean,
think
probably,
there's
yeah.
kidnappings are
It's a big city.
they happen probably every now and then. No, I'm kidding. I think it's a safe city. I mean, obviously there's certain neighborhoods that you won't go to. Like you have to intentionally go there.
True.
They're going to be unsafe, but anywhere that you would be traveling in LA, I'm sure I feel safe here personally. Yeah, I like LA.
Right on. Well, I'll put that on my list as well. Iceland and LA. Those.
Yeah.
There you go.
Not as safe as Iceland though. I can't make that
not
guarantee.
quite.
you.
Not quite.
That's good. Yeah, I got to reorganize all the places I want to go in my bucket list to the degree of safety now. Instead of the degree of fun. Skydiving's definitely off the list.
Well, Sean, I'm glad everyone's okay, and appreciate you calling in and sharing your story with us.
We love you guys. Listen, it's so nice to see your faces and still be alive. What
We look
can I
forward
say?
to. We got to get you a live performance going here soon.
That would be super fun. I would love to do that.
Yes, yeah, we'll make that. We'll figure that out. But there it is, Sean Stevens.
John Stevens. All right.
Love you all.
Stay
you.
rectangular, my friend.
Stay rectangular, exactly. Thank you.
See you later.
Take care.
Bye.
As I said, not funny.
It's not funny. It's pretty traumatic. Yeah.
That's like that's like a bona fide nightmare.
Yeah.
God. I'm so happy they're okay. They
That-
could have
I'm-
so easily not been.
Yeah. That's really got to be like the greatest relief of your life when they're just like, okay, here's your car.
I mean, I guess I'm just speculating here, but they were probably wise enough to realize that killing foreign nationals would get them in a lot more trouble than it's worth. You know
That
what
would
I
have
mean?
been news. Their kidnapping was news.
Yeah, I mean that oftentimes like if like an American citizen say is traveling overseas and gets murdered, the American government will lean on that country to make sure it gets properly investigated and everything. Whereas, them being Canadian, they probably realized, it's probably just a lot easier to just send them on their way.
Well, and
We got what
especially
we
if the
wanted.
police don't fucking do
Right,
anything
exactly.
anyway. I'm guaranteed that there's police chiefs and police sergeants or whatever getting rubbed down.
Yeah, they're getting
20,000.
on
If they're
that.
doing that, that's crazy numbers, man. If they're doing that on a daily basis,
It's very true.
fuck, that's horrible. I'm scared now.
Yeah, it made me so sad to hear him say that he feels like a bad dad.
Yeah,
he
that's
sounds
tough.
that story makes him sound like a wonderful dad who cares so much about his kids.
That's tough because it's like the trauma makes you think fucked up things. I kind of empathize with him in the sense that but it's not his fault. It's just horrible that he's gonna feel that way. You know. He called Ethan Zach. Somebody said I didn't notice. He called me Zach apparently. Are you the one talking to him, Zach?
No, Olivia.
So Zach. Okay.
Wait, he called you that?
That's what people are saying in chat.
I think.
No, you called him.
Oh, I called him Zach?
Yeah.
Why did I call him? No.
I mean, I didn't hear that.
Why did I
I'm
call
seeing
him
in
that?
chat, though.
Maybe you must have misheard me.
Maybe.
Why did I call him Zach?
Pull
You
the
gotta
tape.
pull it back. You gotta pull the
Pull the
tape.
tape.
Pull it up, somebody.
You gotta pull it. Well, fuck me, man. Now let's get back to our roots. Imagine if you got a low paper face. So, what happened with Panera? It's a 30-minute drive.
We ordered though.
Lena's order.
Oh, we did order.
It's gonna be a while, but we ordered.
It's been ordered. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. Is there an E
so
ETA?
Oh, I'm so excited.
It says it's going to be ready for pickup at 3:40. So for the driver to pick it up, yeah.
What?
And
It's
then-
not going to be ready for pickup for an hour?
They're like really busy apparently.
Hold the phone. There's no way I'm gonna get that food before.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
how
rip.
it was last time too.
That's a rip, GG.
If they're picking it up at 3:40 and it's 30 minutes away, ain't no way.
It's not gonna get here until 4:40.
5.
o'clock.
Can you cancel it still?
Let me see.
If not, then we just gotta let it fly. But if we can cancel, I guess we can just make our own supercharge. Someone just get me lemonade and some caffeine powder, and let's get weird with it.
It makes like a 5-hour energy.
Fuck yeah, dude. I do 50-hour energy. Mm-hmm. Never sleep again. Okay, we got the timestamp here. Did I call Sean Zach? The question is on everybody's mind. Let's take a look here.
Roll it.
Thank you.
Angular, my friend.
Stay rectangular, Zach. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, what? Hold on.
Angular, my friend.
Stay rectangular, Zach. Maybe it said exactly?
Do you envision me as a rectangular being?
Exactly.
Exactly? Thank you. Why would I say Zach? Thank you.
Oh, maybe you wanted him to play the rectangular sound.
Angular, my friend.
Well, I would have remembered that if I was giving Zach a direction. Stay rectangular, Zach. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Angular, my friend.
Okay, all right. He's Zach. There's a little Zach in all of us, you know?
Fuck yeah, dude.
We're all Zach.
Yeah.
I'm curious if he saw the performance of the song. I want to know how.
Oh,
he
shit.
thought.
Oh, shit. Did we send it to him? We should send it to him. Make sure he sees it. Yeah. Zach shredded that shit live. Right? Oh, what a horrible experience. That's why I don't really go to Mexico anymore. I've talked about this, but I love Mexico as a country. It's so
Hey,
beautiful.
you love to
The
see it,
food, the
yep.
people,
Just
everything
going
about
through
it.
the old
Amazing,
motions.
the weather. I love everything about it, but the cartel there is nuts. There's so much gang violence and shit.
I worked it up on later. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I'll be playing.
Even the police are like fucking gang.
Just going
members
through me
now.
questies.
Takedown.
Sucks. It's so close and such a great place.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Mexico is so much fun, man. So much fun. All right. I guess
Good,
I'll
cool,
explain
man.
that.
Have fun. Enjoy the pod.
So this guy Eric Doa was doing freestyles on Twitch, and apparently this banger just was imagined in his mind. It's like Tupac says, "Just dead homies speaking through me."
They like asking me, hey, why the fuck you make the songs about masturbation? I said,
Is it?
why
This
the
is an
fuck-
hour long. I'm assuming.
It sounds like the song.
Yeah, but is there a
timestamped.
timestamp?
Let me.
I have a feeling that we don't get to that juicy.
That big drop.
Yeah.
Link to the
proverb.
clip number 3 in the doc if you want. Just that part.
That's what I clicked. Let me try again. I forget.
Imagine if Ninja got a low table fade. Imagine if Ninja got a low table fade.
I don't even know what that is. Low tapered.
Well, you're about
I mean,
to
I know
find
what a
out.
fade is.
You're about to find out.
Low
You
tape-
do. Maybe you just don't realize it's called that.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so it's a pretty standard. It's a popular look these days.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
usually get a low taper fade.
You got a low. Is it a low tapered fade?
Yeah, I usually. Yeah, that's what I usually
Is there
get.
high tapered fades? Is there
Yeah,
different?
yeah.
So what's a? Let me look. What's a high tapered fade? Just out of curiosity. That's clean, dude. This is clean fade right there.
That's Austin McBroom.
That boy got lined up good. So that's a high taper fade where it goes really high up on your dome.
The double hairline.
I find the fade so funny because like I feel like it shouldn't work too. They cut it so high up. Like there's no hair. The man has no hair next to his ears. Like I have hair here.
I've learned so much about hair in the last few months because Chantal, she's a fully licensed barber now.
Oh.
So I've learned all these different types of haircuts and hair tricks. So it's interesting how there's different names for them.
Does she do fades?
Yeah. Yeah.
High tapered and low tapered?
High taper, low tapered, mid tapered.
Last time I got my hair cut, they accidentally gave me a fade. And I wanted to leave this much on the side. And I was, I was so upset. It was 2 days before the live show. I was like, I'm gonna look clean for the live show. And they fucked me up. And I got so like down in the barbershop when I was like, bro, you cut everything off. And he was like, I'm not gonna you're not paying for this. And I was like, I'll pay, but I felt like they didn't let me pay.
He bailed.
Because
He
I
knew
got
he
so
fucked up.
upset. I wasn't mean or anything. I was just visibly very upset.
You were sad about it.
Probably looked fresh though, right?
No, he did.
No,
He came in not feeling himself, but I told him he looked really good. I like
That's the thing.
Yeah, I
Like,
thought it looked good.
Yeah.
No, it looked goofy as fuck.
I don't think so.
Proportions are all fucked up now.
He was texting the group chat through the whole thing. He was like, "You guys, something
I
horrible
think
Got
happened."
fucked up.
I think I sent a picture of it. Maybe
I think the fade actually is a nice cut. It just, if to me it's so high, it feels like it would be silly, but it is a nice cut.
Well, I like it because I could just be messy on top if the sides are faded, because it looks like you didn't just let yourself go.
You're clean. I should try doing a fade once. That'd be fire, right?
You have one.
Imagine if Ethan got a low taper fade.
We got one.
Wait, when did I get it?
We did a segment with the fire haircut outside.
I got a fade on that.
Yeah.
H3 fire. Let's see. H3 fire haircut. Wonder. Low taper fade. What is this? Wait, why is this a picture of Moses? Wonder if he got the fire haircut. The fuck? This is the weirdest post ever to be number one.
Probably after we did that segment, right after. Let's see.
Here's the highlight, I think. Yeah,
Coming
this
up,
is it.
Ian's beard. Ian's been getting a lot of comments on his beard, so we're gonna have a whole segment about Ian.
So let's see the final product here. Let me see that fade.
Immensely painful, right? I mean, he's got a flame on his head for like.
Oh, this is just okay. I'm out. This isn't the sketch.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, you could just send me a screenshot. That'd be easier. But the thing is, so this meme has a lot of legs to the point where Ninja actually did get the low tapered fade. We got an answer to the question.
You don't have to imagine it anymore.
Here is a covers.
Imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade. Imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade. I bet he seen more moving. It'd be like stacking back hits over stacking bandage. Bet that low your joke would've fucking landed up. With his low taper fade.
Damn, dude, it's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Makes me feel something. Like there's really something about this low tapered fade.
Hello.
Hello. There's another one. This shit is Fortnite is so bizarre. You have Family Guy, Jack Family Guy,
This all makes so much sense to me.
and then
when I
he
hear it
does.
with the song, you
He
know?
starts doing like Super Saiyan, Jack Family Guy, only in Fortnite.
I imagine we got our first nominee for next year's Steamies for Song of the Year.
Song of the Year, baby.
Low tapered fade. It's much appreciated out in the world. What is this?
Hello.
A tornado blew
Oh,
around.
this is just a copyrighted song. 7 million views? Okay. I'm not going to watch it, though. Brooklyn Nets. Join the fun.
Imagine if Ninja got a
What is
low
this?
fade. Imagine if Ninja.
So, okay, interesting. So Ninja responded to the phenomenon. Let's pull that up. He says he might get it, but here's the video he posts. He gets the legendary fade. I gotta say, I'm disappointed with this video. He could have done a much better reveal. I felt like this was really thrown together.
Really?
It was such an epic moment. Like, look how he films it, you know? Like, that's it. Like he could have done something way more epic, like
Had some sort of hat on and
close up that comes out. Yeah, I mean this
Right.
is like, what is this?
close up on the fade itself, and then tracking shot up, truck up, reveal.
Exactly, it's
Make it
Ninja.
artful, yeah.
And it's not funny.
It's not too late, Ninja. You can still do better.
Imagine if Ninja got a low taper
Also, I don't like how he's so happy.
He's feeling
about it.
himself, dude. Hold on, keep
Yeah.
that playing.
I think he should be serious in this video. I don't like.
He's
the
really
levity.
feeling himself.
Imagine if Ninja got a low taper
Yeah, be serious. This matters to people. You know what I mean?
He flopped it.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got the answer. What would happen if Ninja got a low tapered fade? And the answer we got is that nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Well, not quite true.
Nothing happened. We got an answer, fellas.
Excuse.
Official NFL TikTok posted a video.
Could you imagine if I got a low taper face?
Why did they post this? Wait, why the fuck do they post this? Is this an ad? Hold on. What is
It's
this?
over.
Could you imagine if I got a low taper face?
This is. I feel like this is an ad.
Oh.
This is a collaboration.
Yeah, no, this is an official NFL account.
So somebody at the marketing team of NFL. By the way, it got 2 million likes, so something's happening.
That
there.
makes no sense.
Well, he's a
I agree.
huge Detroit Lions fan, so I think
Oh, he is.
yeah.
You know a lot about Ninja.
Shout
Yeah.
out Lions. They won their first something since 1993.
Yeah, they're kicking ass right now.
Where's that video? I want to know how many views it got. But it seems to me that someone in marketing was like, we got to get that low tapered fade out on the field. Gave him some tickets.
Could you imagine if I got a
Ninja has the best life. Like, he was just good at a video game for like 1 year.
Yeah.
And then he made like $50 million. And people still talk about him like he's relevant.
And now he has a brawler's wife giving him sandwiches.
It doesn't get better.
He is relevant. He's the
He's
comeback
the most
kid.
relevant he's been in years. You don't know what you're
maybe you're
talking
right.
about.
Maybe he's back.
You know what you're talking about. Ninja's so bad.
I got multi-millions in the bank account, right? I got more money than your entire fucking family tree has had in the last probably 1,000 years combined.
What happened? Did you
He's real
see
down
the,
to earth.
Did
I
you
like
see
that
the
about
clip
him.
of him flossing recently? The
Yeah, I
recent
saw
floss
it.
video?
I saw him flossing again, but
You don't care.
not really.
You don't care.
Well, now that you mention it, we can
I
review
got a
it.
smoke and a hot wife. You know what I'm
Maybe
saying?
it'll help. I don't know.
I thought this clip was pretty powerful.
What if I had a braless wife that brought me a sandwich?
When we went home, my cousin and his wife were wearing Ninja merch, unironically, and I love them. They watch the show, so I'm not gonna talk.
Well,
shit,
I
but-
loved Ninja too for a second. Then he betrayed me. I forget what he did or said, but I remember he betrayed me.
He did betray. Yeah.
What did he do that pissed
Pokemon.
him?
And it's not
Tried
funny.
to sue Pokemon.
He was goofing on you for getting banned on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
That's
for no
what it was.
reason.
Yeah.
The Elon Musk shit, like, bro,
I thought it was
we
free speech.
we could have been friends, and you fucking went and simped for Elon Musk
He
over
has
what?
plenty of friends, as you're about to see in this clip. He has too many friends.
That's from him making fun of me.
I thought comedy was alive and well.
I did not say that. Okay. By the way,
Said
apparently,
something kind of like that.
maybe in jest. Ethan looks like he's 10 years younger with this haircut. Oh, this is the fade? Oh,
Yeah.
people like it. See, but the dudes I
even
saw, their
really-
hairline is like way up here.
Wait,
I was
wait.
gonna say that's not really. A
Hold
fade.
on. This is Ethan's hair we're talking about. So that was probably after a week's worth of growth.
Right. I mean, maybe that's an Ethan fade.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I
so
couldn't find the sketch.
this isn't a high taper fade.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like mid taper, I'd say.
That's a low ass taper fade.
But again, I'm gonna need to see the sketch because.
Oh, that's a super low one.
I'd say
I don't see anything fading.
There's no fade.
there is fade. See how it's on the bottom? It's less dense.
I think it's
You
just.
can get out of the
because
fucking
that-
water.
I think it's a
Photo.
grown out fade.
No, I remember. I remember Ethan looking at me mid getting his haircut. And he's like, "AB's loving this right now."
Okay.
And I was
I'll
like,
get a high tapered, or no, not high. I'll get a low tapered.
low
fade.
taper.
Low
yeah.
taper.
My
Low
next
taper.
haircut will be a low tapered fade.
Hell yeah.
People love this haircut, huh? They says Ethan looks 10 years younger.
Balenciaga.
So now with losing weight and if I get a haircut, then apparently I'm gonna look 20.
Yes, sir.
And the
That's how it
tattoo?
works. It's all cumulative. And the tattoo. Wow.
We won't recognize
Wearing
him.
flannel.
Youthful.
You're so
shit.
hipster right
I am so youthful right now. I'm feeling it.
I've tried to learn.
Boys over there.
I've tried to learn for years how to give myself a taper, and I always fuck it up. It got so bad that I just gave Cam my brand new razor. I bought one brand new one to try it out, and I was like, you know what? I fucked up my hair, and I gave it to Cam.
It doesn't
Get it
seem
away from
something easily done to yourself. The fade, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, we got so much stuff to get to. Let's see.
Just avoiding. That's it.
Avoiding what? Oh, sure, I'll open it. I'm not avoiding the floss. I'll look at the floss.
No. Nah, bro. Hey, we're New Yorkers in the rain. We ain't
You've got tons of friends.
The first public flossing event since his disastrous New York.
It's the Nightcap Ninja
Times
Year
New Year.
Review, dude.
Another New Year flossing event. What is this?
This was his end of the year New Year's Eve stream.
But is it sponsored? Is it just him?
It looks
Who
like
are all
it's
these people?
Sponsored by Game Square, judging by the.
See, that's what I don't get. How many people watch this shit? 85,000. 85,000 people
Well,
watch
this
this.
is just a clip.
Find me the. I want to know how many people watch this event,
Okay, let's find out.
and then I want to
'Cause bet it
complain
was
about
a-
why nobody
a
pays
million.
me to do.
I bet it was
shit.
a big event.
There's a million.
It has a million.
Yeah.
You find it?
Yep.
Okay.
I get a million every episode, basically, pretty much.
Pretty much, if you round up.
I feel like after a month or two, maybe.
Yeah.
After the break, all has passed. You know.
Okay.
That was actually cool. I noticed that because everyone was, I guess, there was a lot of people desperate for content.
Yeah.
So, juicers.
We're back.
Desperate for it.
Anyway, Ninja, go ahead. Don't.
I'm gonna watch. No one should. No one should. No one.
This might be inappropriate and stop me, but is she wearing a bra? I can't tell.
Well, she's double layered, so it is hard to tell.
It's
But that's
hard.
also, yeah, it's not super appropriate.
It's not. Okay.
He brought it up, though.
Yeah, yeah. It's not usually something I ask about women, just for the
It's real
record.
simple, guys. It's real simple.
The company I work for took away our paid holidays this year, and we complained on our fake Facebook website, and the higher-ups removed the post. God bless America. How do you do that? How do you just take away... Like, in America, most people get so little time off. Like, there's no minimum guarantee of holidays. Period. And a lot of people, they don't get shit. How the fuck... How do you
think it's
expect
just-
people to live? No breaks?
Yeah, I don't know.
No breaks. That's crazy.
And it's not funny.
When I was working in Israel full time, there was like a mandatory. The minimum was 7 days, which isn't a lot, I think. But they also had like 10 days or something such that was mandatory holidays, times off.
Yeah, I think it's pretty standard in most of Europe as well. To
And-
have
yeah.
several.
17 days out of 365 is not a lot, you know. But you know what's even less than 17? 0.
Most people get Christmas off.
Generous. If their boss is generous like me. Okay, go ahead, Ninja. I put this off for too long.
Can we cue that music? Give me some of that jumping music. All right, so you want to do a little? You want? Whoop.
Bro, we know how to do
Come
it.
on, dude.
Love says Ninja averaged 13,000 viewers that stream. Who's paying him? Where's my money?
Game Square.
Game Square. What's up?
Where's Game Square at? I don't know what Game Square is, but
I don't know what Game Square is, but I'll learn if you pay me.
Game Square.
Nobody wants to pay me. Nobody cares. Poor Ethan Klein. Poor broke Ethan Klein.
Yeah. Poor guy.
I guess I just don't understand the industry. You know, Ninja. He was hot. He was hot 5 years ago, but we're not doing exclusive. He's not hot like exclusive live stream
Well, if
New
you
Year.
could be
vlog.
a well-behaved little boy, we would probably have more ads.
Bro, since
But
I got
you-
this
that's
fucking
not you.
button,
That's not
since
you. Yeah, people they don't have goldfish memories. Remember 2 years ago. I assume.
it sucks because right before we got the button, I feel like is when people really started bailing.
Well, that's
after
why
the
we got
Ben
it.
Shapiro one.
Yeah, that's why we got it.
Which
That's why we got it. Yeah, exactly.
Which actually, speaking of that, let me watch the man fucking Goose Floss. Jesus. And then I'll talk about Benny Boy. I'm sorry, man, but a grown...
My whole chat's moving, man. I'll take it, man.
He should not have done that.
Nobody did it with him again.
Did
that
he
was
ask-
the whole thing.
Wait,
right?
did he? Were people supposed to do it with him?
They all came out.
My whole chat's
Not even his wife.
Just
His
before this
braless
happens,
wife.
they all come out and surprise him, saying, "I'm not seeing enough movement." Everybody says that, and then nobody else moves when he does it.
Hold on. He's
Let me go back.
he's sponsored by State Farm and
State Farm
and the-
Insurance?
and the pizza place. What? Domino's.
Domino's. Yeah, I saw that too.
Everything in one string. What
Who's
the fuck?
I guarantee that man is not selling any pies.
Uh-uh.
You want to sell pies? Come to the H3 podcast.
Yep.
Dude, I will.
We'll sell
push-
pies.
I'll push pepperoni out. To,
We'll eat pizza on every episode. Guarantee it.
He has no pizza experience.
I'll be like, hey guys,
Not
2
by
for
choice.
1. 2 larges with 1 topping for the price of 1 right now at Domino's. Everybody call. You know how many pizzas people would be? You know how many pizzas we sell? Yeah, his NFL video did crazy. 16 million. But I don't put that on him. That's the meme. That was the strength of the meme. This is not a ninja experience. You know.
But there would be no meme without Ninja.
Okay, well there'd be no world without God.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
getting into the existential shit again.
Zach is freaking out, Dan.
Cool it.
Listen, the existence of Ninja precedes the essence of the meme that flows from. the
Okay,
God.
but like memes, just if somebody's a meme doesn't mean that they're a cultural like phenomenon that deserves to have pepperoni
but
sponsors.
Ninja has that right combination of traits that make it funny for somebody to sing a song about imagining him getting a low taper fade.
You got
You can't swap Ninja out for somebody
What
else.
if Trump had a low tapered fade? That's funny.
That is
Not
really
the
funny.
same.
Yeah.
I mean that is
Because
kinda-
what if? That would be crazy.
What if Trump had a low taper fade?
He would get a low tapered fade.
Yeah.
It's not unusual. But Donald Trump or the Pope?
But I think that's the
Pope?
thing. The fact that Ninja did get it is part of what makes the meme work. Trump wouldn't get that. So it's
Well,
purely
then that'd be a good question then.
Yeah.
Because
What- you
Ninja,
got-
we know the answer.
you got Adam, Eve, and Tyler Blevins.
Right.
We love them. They're the genesis.
It's the
truly.
snake.
Okay, let's see this
What
one.
did you guys make? This is ridiculous.
Look at all these people. All these people who are spending their New Year's Eve night. Not with their loved ones, not with their family, not with their kids, but with Ninja fucking Blevins.
Hell yeah.
Like, how is this worth 13,000 views, live views?
And he's making everyone else wear that dumb T-shirt.
Yeah, I don't see him in that fucking
No.
T-shirt. Even his wife is sporting it, not him.
This kid has his shirt on, dude. Rob, are you kidding me, dude? It's ridiculous, man. I'm not supposed to do anything, right? I don't actually.
Is his personality even that good?
No.
No, right? He's good at Fortnite.
He became famous because he kind of was toxic.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Now he lost that, so not even funny anymore.
He doesn't have like a great personality. The host.
You guys are hating.
I think he
Well, I don't
keeps
watch
good energy.
Ninja. I don't watch Ninja. So if you guys want to defend him,
No,
go
I
for it.
I think he keeps good energy for how long he streams. And I don't know, he's professional. He hasn't been canceled for anything, so friends like him. But I think his personality isn't bad. I mean, it's not. They're gamers, you know what I mean? Like. Yeah.
I guess
there you
he's
go.
silly. He's silly sometimes.
Ninja's #1 defender in this room is being awfully quiet right now.
Yeah, what's
All
going
I-
on? That's Ian, right?
Huh?
Does he have a good personality, Ian?
No, but that's why it's funny. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I was trying to
Nobody is
express
as
this earlier.
entertained.
Okay, but like, if it's like an inside joke for you, why the fuck is he hosting a New Year's Eve party with like 24 people that are torn from their loved ones to work on this unholy event?
That's why it's good. Like, because, like, why does he have 30 people standing there?
I
This is why
agree.
he's the best in the
I have a
game. It makes
question.
no sense, and that's why it's funny.
Well, and
I
I-
don't think
I
he
have-
realizes it. I don't think it's necessarily intentional, but that's why he's funny.
This
I agree.
picture is fucking amazing.
This was one of the last times I tried to give myself a fade. You
Wait,
guys-
this is real? This isn't fake?
Yeah, I was wearing a hat on the show.
You did that?
Oh my
You did
god.
that to yourself?
This is a screenshot from the show when we were still over Zoom.
Oh,
I was
I
wearing
see
a
why you
hat for,
gave
like,
up the
months.
race. Yeah,
Oh
you
my
should.
God.
You should. You know how some people, like felons, can't own guns? You should not be able to own a buzzer. Yeah. You're
Go
a
back
hair
to that.
felon.
Don't change the screen at all. Something I want to point out that speaks to what Ian was just saying. Why are there 30 people here? Why is one of the people Ninja? Look at
weird.
the guy on the far right.
That looks like Ninja.
That's Ninja.
I have to be his brother.
So
right?
who's on the couch?
Wait, do you think they're actually related?
Yeah.
I mean, that's Ninja.
That's Tyler on the couch.
Does he have a brother? Google it.
His brother.
Hi, it's New Year's. It's New Year's. Are you guys gonna do it with me?
Yeah, he does. He has two brothers.
Okay.
Does everyone know how to do it?
He says everybody's gonna do it with me.
No.
Some people are saying no. Lots of people are saying I am not flossing. Like I'm humiliated enough just to be here, brother. I'm not gonna floss on.
I'm not flossing with you.
Even if it's only 13,000 people.
All right, it's real simple, guys. It's real simple. Can we cue that music? Give me some of that jumping music. All right, so you want to do a little. You want...
After everything, you're really gonna come out and do this?
Come on, dude.
No. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, dude.
It makes me feel
There he
icky.
is, doing it alone again.
Take it, man.
Does anyone else
too
feel
much.
icky seeing him floss?
Yeah.
Gives me like shivers.
His brother actually looks more than.
Oh,
more
shit.
Than,
That
he
is
looks
his
more
brother.
than him. If that makes sense.
Yeah, so that is his brother.
Yeah. The guy in the middle is Ninja. I feel like. You know. He looks more like Ninja.
El
than Ninja.
Nino. There it is. Okay, so shout out to the family. Yeah, so Ben Shapiro's a little fucking piece of shit, and all these conservative grifters too. Take a look at this. We were talking about how.
Wait, isn't this the clip that we said we can't show?
No, just don't show my clip. We can show him. I want to show what he said. I want to show his joke.
Got it.
The color of your booty hole.
I made a joke. Sure, it was inappropriate, but I still do not apologize. I felt it was a well-made point.
Indeed.
That he was platforming anti-Semites that were basically had a vested interest in Ben not being alive.
Well said. Well
You
said.
know, down the road, right? And so thank you, Ben. And so I made an observation. I said, listen, if they coming for us being the Jews, then if you go first, I'm right behind you. He says you can go first, but I'm right behind you. I said it in more vulgar terms, obviously, but I thought it was funny.
Well said.
And I stand by it. However, the conservative sphere blew the fuck up. Donald Trump Jr. even did like a story about it. Everybody, Ben Shapiro made a video where he got on the high horse. He goes, well, I don't know about you, but I would never wish death on anyone. Okay? Now get a load of what this little scumbag's been up to on his show. So is it in the doc or do I need to?
No, I'm grabbing it.
Okay. Get a load of the content that this little scumbag. I don't hear a shit from YouTube. I don't hear shit from anyone else. I fully got canceled. Like, I still don't have ads 2 fucking years later.
Of your booty hole.
They did a cancel culture on you. All right, here it is. So the clip that we got a strike for is in this edit. So you just need to be very ready to pause it immediately as soon as you pop up in this clip.
Yeah, I don't even think showing it is necessarily, but I'm not going to. I'm just saying it's fine. So it's not loading, which is nice.
Very good, very good.
Okay, here we go. So here's Benny Boy. Let's take a look what this little bitch is up to over on fucking his dumbass channel.
I mean, first of all, first person to go if God brings back the flood from the Bible. This guy.
Awesome. It is literally the same fucking joke I made.
Oh. Oopsie.
And like, if you're gonna take what I said seriously, you just wish death on him. The same way, Ben. Answer for your. You just did.
This guy.
Awesome. It is
Person to go if God brings back the flood from the Bible. This guy.
Awesome. It is literally the same fucking joke I made.
Oh. Oopsie.
And like, if you're gonna take what I said seriously, you just wish death on him. The same way, Ben. Answer for your crimes, man. YouTube, this man just told a gay man, homophobic,
Mm-hmm.
potentially racist.
Mm-hmm.
Not
With
gonna-
Ben-
I'm not going to dissect that part.
Sure.
That God is going to kill him first.
Indeed.
Now you tell me, people, what is wrong with this, and why isn't Ben Shapiro fully canceled, banned for a week?
Unbelievable.
It only happens to me.
Yep. Yeah, well, they have mastered the petty outrage machine, and they weaponize it and use it against people like you. What can you do?
It's so fucking lame. They are the cancel culture freaks, man.
Always have been. It's the astronaut meme.
You know, one more time for the people in back.
I mean, first of all, first person to go if God brings back the flood from the Bible, this guy.
And by the way, Ben Shapiro's religious. He believes the flood.
Right. That's what I was gonna say.
He,
That's
he
the
really believes that shit.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
That's not like a story to Ben. That's
Right.
a real. That's a threat of death.
That is literal.
Absolutely. Someone said I had 2 ads before joining the stream. I don't mean integrated. I mean like sponsors, not from YouTube. Our channel did not get demonetized. We'd be in big trouble if that happened.
Yeah.
That would be a difficult.
Nothing that dramatic.
No. But so that's it.
Imagine if Ben Shapiro had a low taper fade.
That would be something interesting to imagine.
He'd look horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a good head for it.
Well
No,
spent. Well
he doesn't
said.
have a good, yeah.
I'd love to see
What
it.
would work?
I'd love to see that.
One sec, I'll get on it.
So what's the status on the death ice? Lena?
The lemonade?
The death
The
ice?
death ice?
We canceled the order.
Oh, we did cancel
Yeah,
it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
they let
okay.
us cancel.
Yeah. It was going to take way too long.
God, I don't know why Panera wants to fuck with me
They're
so
just-
bad.
We're in a Panera desert over here, man. What can you do? What can you do?
Trying to do a euthanasia with lemonade. Panera and me are planning some euthanasia.
I still think you should just start with one.
Well, I like to have the backup in case we want to go there.
All
But
right.
I'm never going to because these motherfuckers won't give me
Right,
food.
right.
You ever have a Four Loco?
No, actually.
Those are pretty nice.
No?
It was popular
even
by
back
the
in the
time I
day?
was like
Yeah.
out of college and in Israel, which it didn't
Oh,
exist
okay.
there. Then by the
Mi-
time I
you
came
missed the
back, I think
boat.
it was illegal.
It
right?
was outlawed most places, yeah.
It's illegal, right?
Well, they just it's still around, but they changed the formula. It's not as crazy as it used
So
to be.
I'm that window. I was not here.
Got it.
I was here.
Was
Bummer.
it good?
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, people kind of over exaggerate it. It was very easy to get very fucked up on them, for sure.
Well, the popular drink in Israel at the time, and still is the Red Bull vodka. So
I mean, at
my
the end of the
go-to.
day, it's not that dissimilar. It's a bunch of caffeine and alcohol. So,
that's the it drink in Israel. Red Bull vodka.
I mean, that's popular here too.
That's
Four
the girl.
Loco. Let's see. What was
12%.
it was 12% back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like a wine.
Yeah. So it's like drinking wine with a lot of energy drink along with it.
So were people getting like sick and like dying and shit?
Well, it was very it was sweetened. It didn't taste like alcohol. Let's put it
Okay.
that way. It was one of those that you could just drink like juice, basically. And people did. Quite a bit.
120-pound female with a very low alcohol tolerance would have an estimated blood alcohol content of 0.2 after consuming just one.
Yeah. They
So
were
it's
ban-
more than a glass. It's probably like 2 glasses of
Yeah.
wine of.
I'm drunk.
They were banned at a few colleges. I'm saying that's where it started to.
I can definitely see people dying on
Yeah.
dumbasses, idiots.
Somebody said Ethan maybe not getting the heart attack tea may be a sign. Saying that it not working out is the universe trying to protect you.
I will get that tea.
You're gonna defy
Flood, high
you're gonna
waters.
defy God.
If Ben Shapiro wants me to die first in the flood, that's not going to stop me.
Well spent. Well said.
Like, can I wish death on Ben if it's like kind of like, oh, this is a fun, like, is he being serious? Oh, I hope he dies first in the flood. That's like a death wish. Well, how can I wish? Oh, I hope see, I can't even do it. I can't even make the joke. I'm stopping myself because I know it's trouble.
Yeah, literally, you're such a good person, and we see that right now.
This is a really good one, Cam.
Character development.
This honestly looks like so legit. Here's Ben Shapiro with the low taper. That's a high taper fade.
Gross.
Dude.
Oh shit, sorry.
He is.
I like it though. The high taper is more extreme. Should I get a high tapered fade?
I would do low.
Because I want it to look silly for the show.
You could get
or
like
maybe
a
it looks
hyper high,
fire.
like a super high one, all the way up here.
At the point where it just have like a little island of hair.
Just right here at the front of your forehead.
Why is nobody ever talking about the mid taper?
Oh.
It's always high taper this, low taper that.
Yeah.
True, Dan.
I still want you to get the
Oh,
fro
yeah.
back. Bring back the fro, dude.
Wait, this was a definitely a fade.
Oh, for
Oh, yeah,
sure.
100%.
Yeah, there you go.
Even got
There
the
you go.
line and everything.
I remember people liked it, the fade.
Some bullshit.
Sisters.
Girl, you are killing it, girl.
Let's get glam.
Yes, she is. Look at her.
She is Slay Nation. Man, that was another lifetime ago by now. The whole
Yeah.
frenemies are
That was like 4 years ago.
crazy.
4 years.
I'm still standing. Ooh. That's me every morning.
Wow.
You're a big Elton John fan, aren't you?
Yeah, I like Elton.
You happy about his EGOT?
His EGOT?
EGOT. He has achieved that status
He got
now.
the EGOT.
What's a EGOT?
Emmy.
Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
Oh, he did? Well, of course he did. He is, when you say GOAT, people throw that around a lot. I mean, Elton is the GOAT.
He's the EGOT.
He's
the
is-
EGOT.
I mean, there's not many that do it like him, for sure.
Did he just recently get it or something? Oh, he did. What was the what trophy did he
What
need
just
to,
happened? The Emmys?
It was.
Oh, it was the Emmys, yeah. Okay.
That man is still out there touring, like, and looking great. 76.
No, he stopped touring. As he.
Didn't he
claimed.
just do a
He
show
always
in
says,
LA?
he says that every year.
As he claims.
No.
Yeah, never believe a musician when they say they're retiring. It's never.
That's what fucking Oliver Tree says every goddamn time.
Yep.
650 million he's worth? Not surprised. That man crushes. Such a talent. Love him. Da 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 da. Crocodile Rock.
Did you like the movie?
I don't. I hate myopics or whatever. Biopics. I can't stand these dumb fucking biopics. I'm out. I'm done.
It wasn't terrible. I mean, I think it added a different type of flavor to it.
I didn't even know that happened. Rocket Man in 2019.
I enjoyed
Like I'm done with this shit. Like the Elvis one. Like it's so masturbatory, and it's always like one actor who's taking on the role of their lifetime. It's like, no, it's not. It's not. It's, I hate it. It's the worst genre of films. I don't know why it bothers me so much.
You ever see The Doors?
Was that a biopic?
Yeah, with Val Kilmer.
I think maybe a long time ago. Yeah, long time ago.
Zach does a really good impersonation of Tom Hanks' character in that Elvis movie.
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, the Colonel?
Yeah.
The Snowman.
Look at Val.
He looks more like Jim Morrison than fucking Jim Morrison.
Val?
Well, not now.
How old is Val?
He's sick.
He's sick?
Yeah, he's sick.
Oh.
There's this really sad documentary. I think Zach actually told me about it.
What's he sick with?
I forgot what exactly, but his voice is completely gone.
Oh, no. He was great. Young Val Kilmer crushed it.
Fucking stud.
Oh,
dude.
he had throat cancer in 2015.
So he's cancer free, but he's throat got.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's cancer free. He was recently in a movie. Well, I guess recently. My life is. Wait, hold on. That's Jeff Bridges. That ain't Val Kilmer. What? That's crazy. Okay. All right. We love him, don't we? We love Val Kilmer. Here on the H3 podcast. We do. Let's see. Oliver Tree, speaking of this scumbag, he's out on the road, as you guys know. He always calls in and can't shut the fuck up about it. But to make matters even worse, here he is in Germany, Berlin of all places. Out there in Germany trying to smear my name.
Did somebody say something? I can't even understand with those thick German accents. I don't know what you're saying. Did you guys just say, fuck Ethan Klein? You guys fucking sucks, man. Fucking hate that guy. He's my arch nemesis. I can't even believe that guy's shitty little podcast made it out to dumb fuck middle of nowhere Berlin. Hi. Oh, fuck you guys. Fuck you.
He left the stage in disgrace.
One more, you stupid fucking ungrateful son of a bitches.
I think what happened is he was saying fuck Ethan Klein and the audience was like, no, 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 fuck you.
Yep.
We love Ethan Klein, the audience.
Wait,
said.
he was really in Germany?
That's apparent, according to...
He was on stage in Germany trying to get a bunch of people to say fuck a Jewish guy?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what happened.
Wow.
That's at a time with rising anti-Semitism. You really want to put that out there, Oliver? Okay.
Under red lights too.
Under red lights.
Jesus.
What's the red light thing? Just because it looks doomy, or is it
Reiki?
It looks Reiki.
Reiki, okay.
Yeah, it looks a little Reiki. This man has no Reich. You got no Riz, no Reich.
You have no Reich.
What a scumbag. He wants us to come. I'm assuming everybody wants to go to the show, right?
I mean, we've told him, how many times?
I told him 11. That's everybody, right?
Yeah. He said that would be like $1,500.
Oh, yeah, I'm not paying for it. That's for sure. I'm not paying for that shit. I wouldn't even pay what, like $30? I don't know. Probably charge a lot more than that. Scam artist.
Don't check Groupon.
Yeah. Anyway, that's Oliver Tree. You guys had a lot to say about the Coachella lineup. I'm not really in tune with the music world, so it doesn't say anything to me because I usually don't know who most of these people are. However, lots of disgruntled people here. We are not loving the Coachella lineup. Thoughts?
I want to go.
You're in?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty fucking weak.
So I don't know Lana Del Rey. I mean, I know the name. She's a big deal.
She's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the headliners are all big. Doja Cat seems
weird.
I don't know. They oftentimes will have like 2 really big people and then 1 medium-sized headliner that's like seen as on the come up. I don't think she's really seen on the come up anymore though.
I mean,
Doja's on the
like
come
mad at
down.
her. And she was like shitting on her fans. And
Yeah,
all that last
I'm
year.
out on Doja.
Yeah. No Doubt. I'm so fucking excited. I grew up listening to No Doubt.
Listen, me too, but
She ain't a girl no more.
Stop.
Just a
No.
girl.
Stop.
no doubt that's not gonna be
not
very
be-
good.
No doubt.
I think it'll be great.
Actually, yeah, I like No Doubt.
I can't believe she's 56. I had no idea until this morning when we were talking about it.
This might sound rude, but I thought she was older.
Really? No, I haven't seen pictures of her recently.
She's been around forever, dude.
I saw people online going wild over Hatsune Miku's playing.
Yo, international pop sensation
Yo.
Hatsune
Yeah.
Miku.
They're just gonna play a video.
Yep.
Hey guys, here's a video.
Press play.
It's so much more than a video, Ethan. It's a hologram.
Lil Uzi Vert's big.
That's gonna be sick.
Your buddy.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we're dogs. Tyler the Creator, I feel like he headlines every festival now. Like, no offense, he's very talented and I'm a big fan of his music. But I feel like whenever they can't find someone else to headline, they just throw Tyler the Creator up there. And he's deserving of the headline, but I mean, at a certain point, you want to see other people. Somebody, was this you, Dan? Sublime is top billing.
Yo,
That
a
cannot
top
be a
billed
good.
Sublime, essentially cover band. in the top
Actually,
row.
I found out that the singer,
Somebody
his
said
son.
it is his son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still not him.
Well, it used to be Sublime with Rome. Whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, with Rome, dude. You know, Rome.
Yeah, Doja Cat. I don't know about all that. Doja's gonna fuck it up. I feel like she's gonna go out there and just like ruin everything on purpose.
I like that the Sublime cover band is billed higher than Grimes, though. It kind of makes me feel good.
You hate Grimes. Well, she procreated with the devil.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I saw Grimes at Coachella in 2016.
How was she?
I'll bet you she was better then than she will be this year.
Her concerts look pretty cool. She has
They
like,
are very
really
cool.
visuals.
And she does the beats on stage.
Yeah, no, I always liked
Yeah.
her.
I'm reading the top billing. I honestly don't know 90, almost none of them. I don't know any of these people. But that's just me. That's just me in my life. You know. So okay.
I guess you won't be going to Coachella this year.
I mean,
then, huh?
Ian, what are your thoughts? You're the music guy. You had stuff to say about this.
I think it's pretty boring. As you said, Tyler has his own festival in LA. He does every single year where he's the headliner.
Right.
So, you could see him every November here in LA. So
Right.
Doja Cat, you know, I'm not really into her. If I wanted to skip her set, looking at that lineup, I don't know where I'm going. Like usually they have something cool on a different stage.
Lil Yachty, maybe?
I mean, I don't know. There's just not a lot. I don't think it's very interesting.
But no
Yeah.
doubt.
Blur is cool.
Listen, I'm a big Blur head, but they're a little past the prime too.
I'd rather
if
see
you know what I'm
Gorillaz.
saying. I'd rather see Gorillaz.
They
Yeah,
did-
let's
they
put
had
it that way.
Gorillaz last year, and it was a good show. So.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. The only thing blurry about this is the value.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to Coachella, and I don't think I'll ever go. Maybe if the boys were one day like, Dad, come with us, then maybe I'd go.
There was also a big rumor that Taylor Swift was going to play it, so a bunch of like Swifties were buying up tickets a few months ago. So I feel like it's going to flood the resale market with
Oh,
people that don't want
shit.
this anymore.
Oops.
So.
Now that would have been a headline. She is it. She is everything. She is the moment. That is Tay with a capital T, 2 of them. All right, there it is, Coachella. Matt Pat, we found out who's retiring from YouTube, and it's a good thing he is because this discovery would have derailed his career, I'm sure.
After spending
But-
an unholy amount of time trying to type one single sentence, I needed to take a break at the facilities. And I'm not really sure who this one was more awkward for, me or the film crew made up of our employees waiting on the other side of the door. I'll say that it poked in places that I didn't expect it to poke, and I was very concerned about the hefty size of the nails, scooping up some toilet water as
That
I was going in for the old wipe.
motherfucker is a front wiper. Scooping up toilet water? If you're back wiping, you're not sitting, period.
It's not a full
Wait, what?
confirmation, but yeah.
Who's
Hold on.
scooping?
Wait, you think most people who are back wipers, they sit?
I don't get the logistics of that.
Did you just lift your cheek slightly? This is a major
disgusting.
I feel like
Oh my
I feel like the issue is going too low, no matter what.
That's a ball.
Side
That's
you're coming.
under the balls. That's
I
a-
don't think. Yeah, I don't think this
Listen,
confirms anything.
Hold on.
Kinda,
Let's
I picked up on the implication there too a little bit, but I wouldn't say that's 100% confirmed.
let me watch.
Expected to poke, and I was very concerned about the hefty size of the nails, scooping up some toilet water as I was going in for the old wipe.
Scooping up toilet water.
You just described it.
So but if you doing a scooping action from the back, because you definitely scoop when you're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
the
No,
balls.
you scoop either way.
Yeah, I don't think
The
this
scoop's
confirms
happening.
anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Back wiping just does not.
I don't know if we'll ever know.
Zach, my boy.
It, just, it doesn't make sense.
he converted.
You were the one that converted, Zach. Is that right?
It doesn't. It doesn't make fucking any sense.
And
mean, how
Zach
can you-
Zach's
wait.
done both.
Exactly. How can you say it doesn't make any sense? You did it for like over 20 years.
Look, you know, I'm going through a big existential crisis right now.
Keep saying that, yeah.
So just let me be me right now. dude, and embrace that front wiping is the greatest thing to happen to human.
I'm glad that you're happy.
civilization.
Yeah, I don't. It's fine that you're happy. It's good even that you're happy. But you're saying it doesn't make sense.
Does not make any.
It doesn't make sense to me either. There's no way you can properly clean your butthole from the back.
No.
I don't believe. And Zach, see, I've never been a back wiper, so I don't have the unique experience that you have of being to compare, but I don't get it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Under the balls, people. That's the way to travel.
Amen, brother. And you do not get just so anyone's like, oh, you get shit on your balls. No, you do not get fucking shit on your balls.
Of course not.
Or you have to cup your balls.
There you go.
That's annoying. I can hold my
I have
phone
to
while
cup.
wiping.
I usually have to cup.
True. Right.
I can hold my phone
It's a
while
one-hand
wiping.
procedure.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I want a clean butthole.
I get a clean
Wait, that's a
butthole.
good point. When you're doing it from the
Hold
front,
on, you're on your
You're
phone
getting
as you're
two
wiping?
hands down in there in the nether regions.
Yeah.
Two hands.
That is
You-
crazy. Sitting
Bro,
like this.
your asshole is
so much
dirty.
Going all in.
What's
If you're
happening?
cleaning with one hand, I am sorry, but you have a dirty asshole.
What do you
Shame
mean?
on you.
It's just because I don't have to cup my ball sack.
Look, all I'm saying is I think Ethan and I
Yeah.
have the cleanest asses in this room right
No
How do you know?
question. No question.
You don't know.
No question about it.
AB has something to say about that, huh?
I doubt that. But I was gonna say, grabbing your balls in general, like you're just adding nastiness to another part. Like I don't want those.
Dude, my
sections
balls are
crossing.
probably one of the cleanest things on my body. I shower, I put on underwear, nothing. That's
Well, yeah,
it.
man, you can
There's no
clean off
exposure.
after the fact.
I
but
shower
we're talking
twice
about the
a
efficacy
day.
of the method.
That's a little neurotic, Zach.
I just found out I'm halfism, so I mean that makes sense. too.
Well, I don't even grow that much hair yet, dog. So take that in.
You shower twice a day, Zach?
Yeah.
Does that not make your dry you out and stuff?
Yeah.
No.
You use soap and shampoo every time or no?
Shampoo like the first shower, usually the nighttime shower.
It doesn't dry you. No, I feel like I would get so.
No, I got
my
good.
skin would get crazy if I showered twice
Use
a day.
good soaps. Use good conditioner, things of that nature.
Oh.
Moisturize.
Are you implying that I use shit products?
Not at all.
Just fucking using that shit.
I'm kidding. Good for you. Keep it clean.
I actually like your shampoo, Ethan. When I stayed in the pool house,
Oh,
you had that.
I don't know what's out there.
There was like this
I like your shampoo.
slightly thicker Dove shampoo or a body wash.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what the fuck is that? So I had to, before I left the pool house, I took a picture of it. So
you using it still?
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
you use the same thing for hair and body?
No, I have a other Dove.
So the Dove,
my head.
it's Dove shampoo because didn't you say it's body wash?
The one I like is body wash. It's very thick and it's super easy to just lather.
Is that the Dove for men or is it the white one?
It's a white one. It's probably technically for women, but I like this one.
Well, Matt, Pat, I guess the verdict is still out. If you want to give us an answer, I'd be willing to talk to you about it, or just to read. If you just want to say yes up front or back, that'd be good.
But he definitely has a clean ass.
If he's scooping,
Yeah.
then if he's got a clean ass and he's scooping, he's going under the balls.
You could eat a 4-quart. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
You could go ahead, Zach.
I was gonna say you could.
You could eat off.
You
it.
could eat a 4-course meal off his ass.
Yeah, and I'm sure many would like to.
Didn't realize.
We're gonna do the chef prefix menu on Matt Pat's asshole.
There you go.
That's right. Front wipers have dirty gooches, Shub said. That's a myth. Only back wipers say that kind of dumb shit.
You're just not enlightened.
I'm just saying.
Bro, I don't
keep this
wipe-
shit as far away from the other.
It doesn't get anywhere close to my balls. What do you think happens? There's like a pretty good distance in terms of wiping. Like wiping's a pretty precise art for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
There's no.
But just like I don't know, you shouldn't get your balls involved. I feel like it's not necessary.
It is necessary if you go from the front, which is God's way.
Amen.
It's not.
God invented a butthole and a scooper and balls to lift.
That's why you have two hands.
All right. Yeah, my son is a back wiper. I never even taught. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just
Because
a
it's just
natural
natural
thing.
instinct,
It is
yeah.
natural.
Yeah, I've never thought about it.
Mm.
He's a back wiper. You know, it's like right-handed, left-handed thing.
Right. Yeah. Wonder if it's similar proportions. Be interesting.
And he's seen me poop tons of times.
Okay.
So he knows, because whenever I poop, I close the door, but they always open it and fuck with me.
Okay.
Every time.
That'd give me anxiety.
Well, there's your kids.
You got locks?
Yeah. No, the locks don't work. Like
sucks.
it just doesn't
You gotta
work.
get that fixed.
You click it and it goes down like it's locked, but it just does nothing.
Oh no, that's cursed.
I feel like every bathroom most bathrooms, for whatever reason, I feel like the lock doesn't work. At home.
Your home.
No.
That's the first thing I'm fixing whenever I move somewhere. If it's not working.
But yeah, so he knows that I'm a front wiper, but he's chosen his own path in life. You know.
That's good. It's good that you're letting him
all you can
forge
do
his own path
is
in life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Myron from Fresh and Fit is cringy little fucking weirdo, which we all knew. But here he is. This was on New Year's Eve. This dude thought he was posting a dub. He willingly put this on the internet. He says 6'3", 200 pounds, 33 years old, and it's midnight on New York Eve weekend in Miami. While everyone parties, I work. This is why I can tell hoes, losers, and fat fucks to shut the F up. Get your ass in a gym, make more money, and start becoming superior to these normies. Competence leads to accomplishments, which then gives you confidence. Are you ever going to talk about being a lonely loser? Like, there's nobody in the world that would look at this and think this is a dub. You are by yourself on a holiday that's meant to be enjoyed with others. This is beyond sad.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
It's even sadder that he wrote all of that, took that photo, and still didn't realize that it could have been perceived as
He posted that
loser-ish.
shit.
Yeah.
I guess he was probably just like he was probably feeling depressed that nobody wanted to be with him on New York Eve, and that is depressing, especially as he said, 33-year-old man, successful, yet nobody wants to fucking spend that holiday with him. Like that is depressing. Yeah,
Embarrassing.
He's coping.
and he's coping.
Yeah, for sure.
But he didn't realize what an obvious cope it is.
Female vaginas are disgusting.
It's like poetry on the timeline.
Hey, why are you? And didn't he post this around midnight or 9:30 p.m.? Like that's not even. Like why are you in the gym at 9:30?
Yeah, but that's West Coast time. It would have been 30 minutes after midnight.
Okay, because I remember it being like right around midnight.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're telling me that as fireworks are going off and everybody's celebrating, getting a kiss and all this kinds of stuff, you're in the gym by yourself,
mad as hell,
coping.
Just super fucking
You're doing great, brother.
Mad as hell.
You're doing great, bro. The happiness is oozing off the photo.
The success, I see it.
Dude, can you imagine a security guard like seeing this? Like a dude alone in the gym takes his shirt off, takes a picture.
Good.
Security guard, there's no.
Like looking at the tapes.
Why is this
like
gym even
there's
open?
Someone working in the building at the time.
It looks like a hotel gym or something. Like, why is it?
It's probably an apartment building.
Oh, apartment building. Yeah.
Play a fucking Halo.
Nobody's there, Myron, and it's not because they don't work hard. It's because they're not pathetic, lonely losers, incels.
Do we think subliminally he was posting it because he wanted people in the comments to wish him a Happy New Year?
Could
'Cause
be.
Nobody. Yeah.
I don't think that's what happened, if I had to
Yeah.
guess. I mean, here, let's look. Notice how all the haters are not min. Oh, wow. Oh, that's him. That's him responding to himself.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Notice how all the haters are not men you aspire to be like or whores. Hate always comes from below. Interesting. I mean, how do you define... What do you mean men you'd want to be? Like, I feel like you could just say that about anyone, you know. You want, I mean, listen. I need to tell you, man, it's sad. You are choosing to ignore your religion's teachings. You claim that part of masculinity is being religious and traditional. You have to practice what you preach so we can take your words seriously. Masculinity is not just going to the gym. Myron, just follow your father and mother religious beliefs and don't ignore the teaching of Islam. By sleeping with women and following your desire, you know that is haram. You are contributing to the problems. You are an example of the youth. You are an example for the youth. Don't make it worse. So he's getting it from all over the place.
Yeah.
The religious, the I assume that if you're religious as a Muslim, you're probably more conservative. The libs definitely aren't going to like this. I don't think anybody is admiring you. Not one person, actually. The only positive comment is you left it on your own post. What a loser. What a fucking loser this is. Can you suck your own dick yet? Interesting question. Why are you posting a picture? Are you a woman? Ooh.
That's a good point. Oh, no.
Gay.
This site sucks ass, man.
One of your pecs
It
is
really
severely
does.
bigger than the other. Is that
All the dumbest people.
Oh, that's weird.
Could just be an angle.
Maybe. One of the comments says his face looks like Squidward's house.
Yeah.
I see it.
Quite a bit, actually.
Are you allowed to be shirtless in the gym?
I think it's not sanitary.
It's not kosher, right? Like you do progress pics in like the bathroom.
Yeah, but maybe that's why he's here. Hey, this is the one night a year. No one's gonna be there, so he could be a little whore.
Little whore.
Little slut, you. Showing so much skin, huh? Thirst trapping. I see you. So there it is, fresh and fit. Who would have guessed that he's a lonely, sad loser? Nobody. Not a single soul. George Santos. Oh my God, this guy's story is bananas. Now that he's been removed from Congress, he's basically just masked off, embracing what a fucking creepy weirdo he is. And people love it. I love it, actually. He's a sassy bitch. I would talk to him. Can we get him on the show?
I can try, yeah.
Let's get him on the show.
I think we have reached out and we haven't heard back, but I will reach
Now
out
he's
again.
his schedule is a lot more open.
It's
I would
maybe
guess.
cleared a bit.
Just hit him up on Cameo.
Exactly.
Well,
Did
this
we ever
clip
reach
that we're
out
about to watch?
Myron, that whole thing? Okay, good. Good. Go ahead, Giorgio Armani.
What could we do to get you to go away?
Stop inviting me to your gigs.
So no Dancing with the Stars?
No.
No RuPaul's Drag Race?
I haven't got that invite yet. I'd love to go read a.
The lesson is to stop inviting you places.
But you can't. Because people want the content.
Dude,
What could
he
we do to
is
get-
such a nihilistic, like, he has... This man doesn't care about anything.
He's psycho. It's crazy.
It's kind of awesome, though. I much prefer, like, brutal, radical, honest George. than,
Well,
like,
I wouldn't call him
Grifter.
honest. I guess he's being honest right there, but
Well, the jig is up. I don't think this man...
nobody.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, nobody's giving him money for a dog charity or anything like that anytime soon. People only focus the fraud aspect of this guy, but forget his contributions in exposing the moral rot in society. There's plenty of people still doing that. He's far from unique in
You
that.
can do one
aspect.
without the other.
Yeah. So there he is. We'll stop talking about him. I'll do my duty. Unless he, of course, wants to call into the show, which there's a standing invite.
So it sounds like you're saying, yes, you're right, George, and also.
Of course he's right.
Of course he's right. You want the content.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
the
fair
the
enough.
good thing is that he's
In his
fully...
case, in his case, I kind of agree. I don't know what to say. The guy he's a born entertainer.
He
Should have
is.
gone into politics or scamming. He should have gone into entertainment.
That's where he's going now. You know? But he's harmless in the sense that he's not doing any scams anymore because nobody trusts him. Here's Squidward's house.
Wow.
Weirdly works.
New Year's Eve, 2023. The location, Squidward's house. Inside, one lonely man. Thank you.
Speaking of SpongeBob, a new photo just dropped.
Yeah, I saw this. A little weird. Here is SpongeBob, the actor. Wait, is that not edited? Why does his
SpongeBob
eye
the
look like that?
actor.
But what is wrong with his face? What's
We're
hap-
winking.
This is like AI or something. This can't be real.
Is this real?
Mhm.
Wait, it is AI.
Yeah.
Look at the.
Or no, it's
I think
blinking.
that's real.
Yeah, it's a blink.
But then why is the?
That's a corset.
But where's his other eye?
He's blinking.
He's blinking.
He's
Winking.
blinking just like his corset.
Where's his other eye?
Corset.
He's winking
He's
just like
SpongeBob's
him.
winking.
He's doing
Oh,
the same
he's
thing.
winking. It's a weird wink, brother.
It's like he has a black eye.
All right. There it is.
Oh, Crane fucking
Jesus.
smashed him right in his head.
Rain like couldn't process that image.
That was weird.
David
That was really
Dubrick, tea being spilled by Jason and friends. I think there might be a rift starting to form because Jason, as we've pointed out, is his new full-time job is begging for donations on TikTok, which is quite sad for a man of his age and he has kids and stuff.
Prestige.
Yeah, prestige. Listen to this.
Like the thing is, like, David's in this like moment in his life.
Yeah, where he can do anything.
Where he just parties like every day. Like genuinely, if there's a party every day, Jay, he would be at it. Not kidding.
Yeah.
And he
Remember, he doesn't drink. I've never, dude, I'm telling you, people who go, I just don't drink, I never drink for no reason. Trump's one of those people. I'm telling you, these people are, they're not good people. Just be aware of them. Keep an eye on them. People
Sober
who say that.
people.
Chris D'Elia was another person who's like, I just don't drink for no reason. It's like, okay.
It is interesting that he goes out all the time and he doesn't drink at
Yeah.
all.
And he films drunk people. That's his life.
That's like the least fun thing to do ever is to be surrounded by drunk people and be sober.
Absolutely. So true. So true. So true.
Do we not, like? Does he
drinking? Having a
Does he say no to all drugs? Is he a dare kid, or is it just drinking?
From what I understand, he's a dare kid, but I could be wrong because how the fuck you going to parties every night and not doing drugs?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm looking into it now.
a good time,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I just can't do that, man. You know?
No, I
Like,
can't either.
I just can't do that. And like, I'm not.
Not like you have the option, buddy. He's like, no, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to make millions of dollars a month and go party all the time. That's just not for me. Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't do that. I prefer to just, beg for money on TikTok.
He has something to celebrate because he's made it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Like, we've
yeah.
talked about this before.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
put myself in that mindset. Like,
Yeah, he calls me to play pool, and I'm like, I gotta go live, and I don't expect him to understand that. Like I know I've told him. There's also things that I like say to him, and I'm not sure if he hears me.
He doesn't.
Like I'll say things like, "I'm losing my house," and he'll be like, "Oh, but just come play pool."
It's not that funny. Sounds like a horrible
That's
person.
sad. That's so sad.
I like that they're all just like, that's David. No, he's a horrible friend. Like, Jason, he should have set you up nice. After everything you guys have been through, I don't know what or how, but you should be rich. You should be rich too. The fact that you're like, I got to do hours on TikTok to pay my bills? That's nuts.
There was a great TikTok that he sent, which was like some guy. I don't know if you saw it. He sent it to me. It's just like a TikTok, and it's just a guy on the phone, and it's basically David. He's like,
yeah.
It's just the guy that has like a lot of money and can do anything all day. He's like, oh, Diplo's having a party tonight, and like and it's literally like things that David has said.
I mean, it's crazy because
Pickleball
like
at 4.
Diplo's a freak too, from what I understand. Partying with Diplo? I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't, by the way. Here's SpongeBob's Neighborhood. This is a cool alternative setting.
And there's the coconut on the left.
Coconut? This is cool, man. I like this remake.
This is a great vibe.
Yeah. That's a good one, Ken. I like that. I like that. Hey, go on, Jason.
Yeah, I mean,
He
but
has
if you
made
think
it.
about it, from 18 to like what 23, 24.
Oh, he was hitting it.
He
hard.
never drank. I don't think he
Oh,
ever drank.
yeah, he
never did
never did,
anything.
no.
Oh, so it sounds like he did start drinking.
I just remembered he would like, even when we would visit him, we'd be up till like midnight, just like watching the edits, just like, hey, is this part better or this one's better?
Yeah.
And then he would have everyone just crowd around his bed. I just remember that. I was like, I
was
thought
so
that was
fun.
insane.
Yeah.
And now it's like the complete opposite. Everyone's like working, and here's him just like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" And it's like a Tuesday night. Everyone's working. You want to watch a movie?
Yeah.
It's just a crazy switch, honestly. But I just can't. The guy worked
Jason is so bitter,
hard.
as he should be.
You know, for 4
He did, he
years.
did.
You were there.
Yep.
I mean, you lived like 8 lives, honestly, Jason.
I know, and that YouTuber time is so you do so much in such a little amount of time. Like, I don't know, you're like doing so much.
Yeah.
Meaning like in one day, you know, you're at a ranch shooting. You're at freaking Madison Beer's apartment shooting. You know what I mean? You're just like just do so much in just a little amount of time.
Yeah. And were you paid for all that? No. Were you compensated in any way? For a full day of fucking work, fully dedicated to David Dobrik, who's now basically retired off the money? No. What is wrong with these people? God damn.
I missed the podcast. I missed the money of the podcast.
I see Jason say this on a TikTok.
He was doing the views thing. I don't think that podcast was long for this world, regardless of. Who
What
knows?
kind of fell apart when
The essay
David's
stuff.
whole life fell apart? So.
Yeah.
Oops.
It was awesome. Not that it happened, but just,
TikTok clip like every other week.
What do I
He
do?
turned down $10 million deal. I see you say that on like TikTok clips all the time about David.
Yeah.
With you
Well,
as
that's like a joke for my act that I say, which is, you know, he turned down all this money and all he had to do was talk to me once a week for 40 minutes. You know, like. And I'll tell you why it stings is because that's literally every comment on TikTok Live.
Okay, but like you're ignoring the fact that his whole life was like upended after these essay allegations. It wasn't like he just stepped away because he's like Jerry Seinfeld or something, like stepping away in his prime. No, there was nobody sponsoring that show anytime soon.
It's looking like they did 5 episodes before everything came out.
Let's see. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, there was decent views on them, but these kinds of podcasts always come out the gate really strong. I mean, this is 2 years on too, so I'm sure
Right.
it's gone up. But I remember this Diplo one didn't have a lot of views because nobody cares about Diplo. He's a weirdo. I don't remember why, but I remember.
You just bad vibes.
Yeah. Definitely.
When's the podcast coming back? So that's why it stings. Because it's like, if no one
Yeah.
cared, I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, whatever.
No, that was the best podcast ever.
It was fun. And you were great on it when you would come on. You would always.
This is so sad.
Yeah.
It's like
This is rough.
this is just the hey, remember the good days?
They're reminiscing.
This is the podcast where we just sadly reminisce about when life didn't suck for us. When David let us suck from his tit.
He would always drag you in there and you'd be like, I gotta work. And then he'd
Yeah.
fire you up.
It is crazy how, like, no matter how many people love it around him, if he doesn't love it, he just won't do it.
And by the way, shout out to my boy here, keeping it time appropriate. Juicy thigh shot, boy. Fat, juicy motherfucking thigh shot.
Absolutely.
Put 2 hamburger buns on either side of that and take a bite.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beefy patty. Yummy. Lunchtime.
How many
Right.
people love it around
Yeah,
him?
I love that the bros are just showing leg. Like this is the new alpha thing, like just showing as much thigh as you can without your balls coming out. It's awesome. It's so straight. So masculine.
If he doesn't love it, he just won't do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. And which is totally fair.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is like, if you're not into it, that's why I don't bring it up or whatever.
It is a crazy concept because you give that concept to anybody else and they're like, what?
What concept?
You
Two
wouldn't
people
do that.
talking? What are you talking about?
For $10 million?
Yeah. Oh my God.
All you have to do is literally go from your bedroom to your downstairs pantry and talk for 40 minutes for $10 million.
Why, dude? He was like brutally canceled. That's why he. What the fuck we doing here?
They're making it sound
And
like there was
everyone-
a $10 million offer on the table somehow.
I doubt that. It's possible he had like that much sponsorships lined up over like the course of a year, maybe. I mean, that's a lot.
That's a fucking lot.
That is a lot.
So, I mean, they kind of casually threw that figure out there. It's like eyebrow raising.
Shit, dude. He was gonna get a piece of that 10 million. Now he's just begging for money.
God.
That's what all the headlines were
Yeesh.
saying. That Jeff was suing for 10 million. It's funny that's the same amount.
Jeff's coming for that podcast money.
It's coming.
Someone loves you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's not the case. Not everyone loves you.
Yeah,
there's a
but-
lot of
But I'm
people
saying
that are
like
pissed too.
true, but I'm just saying generally the people that listen.
Yeah, generally the people that listen. Yeah.
Love you, you know.
Yeah.
In
That's
general.
really fun.
Me too. I could say it about
It's a
mine.
lot, man.
In general, people like me. There are dedicated hate groups, though. And we love them too, because they're loyal fans. Frankly. Diplo accused of disturbing revenge P-word. Dude, I'm
Distributing.
telling you, this guy is all bad. All bad vibes. What is this? Diplo accused of distributing revenge P-word. The woman who has been entangled in a legal battle with the artist since 2020 claimed Diplo distributed nude photos of her without her consent. Okay. I thought there was more stuff than this.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people in chat are saying that he has a bunch of allegations.
That's what I thought, yeah. It's Diplo, bro. Fucking Diplo. The only one of these DJs that I fuck with is my boy. Shout out to the family. That guy seems like
David
such a
Guetta?
genuine David Gouda cheese. That man that keeps it real every day of his life. We love it. Okay, so that's the Dobrik tea. Interesting. Always nice to check in. Although these days it's just checking on how pathetic and sad Jason's life has become.
I have good news. I
What is it?
googled David Guetta allegations.
Zip.
And the top result got allegations that he faked his live shows.
Zip.
So if that is the worst thing he's been accused of,
He's a good man, I could tell. Shout out to his family. I
shout out
can
to his
tell.
family, dude.
Oh, this is new tea. Tana drags Jason. Okay.
Jason Nash a fucking DoorDash account. If I open my TikTok one more time to seeing him begging for roses on my Live For You page, I'm calling CPS. Have you seen your kids? Have you seen them? And also when they go to school, are their friends like, hey, I saw your dad like begging for a galaxy. Like, and I know I'm a sellout, okay? I'm not against people doing things for money, but at this point it's like, I would rather see him behind a paywall cheeked up. Like, I just don't get, every single time I've opened my phone, Jason Nash is on live begging for money. And I want answers. Have you
it's
seen your
so
kids this month?
sad. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I've noticed that too, girl. Speaking of Jason Nash, actually, he's part of the neighborhood too. I didn't realize.
Oh, wow.
It's the whole cinematic universe.
I just want to complete it.
Yeah.
That's
We need a
Patrick, I believe.
We need a Gary.
Right. And we need a Squidward.
True.
True,
We have his
right.
house.
Yeah.
Well, not him. That's awesome. This is great. Love that. So good. There it is.
Listen to the super chat. When Ninja was a pro Halo player, I asked him to sign some merch. He said, "After you take a picture of my family," and I took it, and then he left. ...
See, that's funny.
Wait, hold on. Read that again. What happened?
When Ninja was a pro Halo player, that's where he got his start.
He wasn't all
Halo.
that then. He was under. I think he was pretty small before Fortnite.
Nothing to that level. But when he was a pro Halo player, I asked him to sign some merch. He said, "After you take a picture of my family."
So
I
wait.
took the picture and then he left.
So he asked the fan to take a picture of him.
Yeah, I guess maybe he was there with his family, and he said, "Thanks, man." Just walked away.
I could see that being a slip of the mind.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm not gonna hold it against him.
Yeah. We forgive
Honest
him.
mistake, I'm sure.
We forgive him.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, let it go, Aaron.
Time to let it go, bro. Colleen. Who cares about Colleen anymore? She says stories that came out about her lies being the reason why she didn't get a role in Broadway. Yeah, I'm sure.
You think so?
That's an interesting way to put it, I guess. Go ahead, girl. Speak your mind.
Last year was me saying, oh, I'm about to go do this big audition. I've been talking about it for like, I think weeks or months maybe even at that point. And I finally went and I did the audition, and that was where we left off. I actually have a vlog, I think, of the next day of after the audition. So let me know if you guys want to see that or parts of it. But do I? I think I do. Anyway, I'm a little bit sensitive about this, which is why I haven't talked about it, even though you guys have asked about it a lot. But I'll touch on it really briefly because so many people have asked about this. The audition went really well. And I was really excited about it. It was an audition for a Broadway show, and I got it, and we, had dates set, and I was really excited to go do Broadway again. And then it didn't happen, and I was, Daisy's playing with my rocks. Daisy.
Hey, don't touch her rocks, bro. That's personal, man. I know how important that is to her. She's a rock mommy now.
She's a rock mom.
Come here. But obviously a lot happened last year. A lot was said last year. I lost that opportunity right after a story came out about me that was just completely made up. And it is what it is. And, we're moving forward.
Sir.
No.
Shame. Anyway.
I feel like if she's bold enough to say that that story that came out was a lie, I think she's bold enough to lie about getting a part in a Broadway show.
You think she...
Maybe she auditioned and didn't get it.
Oh, she said she has receipts.
Okay, show me, because I don't believe you. Yeah. Okay, I was doing some reading in the comments, and people are speculating that it was probably Roxy Hart in Chicago, just because Chicago always has people come and guest star. And I looked, and in January, the person who was in the Scandival thing is playing that role. So I wonder if those were the slots that Colleen...
Ariana.
Oh yeah, Ariana is the one playing Roxy Hart.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Which one's Ariana? It's been a while.
Tom's girlfriend.
Ariana.
His long-term girlfriend.
What the fuck's that show called?
Chicago.
Vanderpump Rules.
Vanderpump. This is. Oh. Tom's. They broke up, right? Because he cheated on her.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Should we button that?
Bro, everybody's cheated. That's the most unspoilery thing. Everybody cheats on everybody this whole show. Oh yeah, that was the big thing. That was the big thing. So
So button or no?
No, why? What the fuck?
I would button.
What? Get out of here.
Hilarious.
I was trying so hard to avoid it. Me and Lena were rushing through the season.
So she got the part. I actually like her. She got fucked over bad. And she's actually one of the few people on the crew that never cheated, I think, right?
Yeah. No, she always had good vibes. Good reputation.
Mm-hmm. Guy's the biggest douche in the world. What a love of this fucking guy. Oh man. Yeah. Shout out Howie Mandel.
Shout out.
Cam, please, can you make Coconuts in Barbados as Patrick's house? Was one request. And then there was another one that was.
Keep adding to this. What about Mr. Krabs? Who's Mr. Krabs in this situation?
This person said. Oh, I'm missing a lot of
I
donuts.
feel like Jason should be Mr. Krabs because, money. Mr. Krabs loves money. And all
Mr. Krabs would do anything for $1.
They said Matt Rife as Hanson Swivel.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. He didn't come up today. Everything else was, related to the show today.
Oh, here, I've got the donations here. This is nice. We got it.
Who can Ninja be?
Let's see.
Ninja should be Gary.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. He's got Gary energy.
Tom's Sandy Ball.
Tom
Betty White's
Sandy Ball.
birthday.
Okay. Not bad.
I'm catching up here. I didn't get my ADHD diagnosis until I was 35 because I always hung up on the hyperactive part. Reading more of the symptoms was enlightening for sure. I guess I got that shit. I don't know. I met Sean on Monday at the Oliver Tree concert. He was so nice. He is genuinely a really nice guy. Yeah, can say that about him. Sunday's my 24th birthday. Jen Hella says, Zach. It's crazy because I've been watching H3 consistently since 16. Shout out. 8 years. That's pretty much my whole online career.
Day one fan.
I still remember watching the first episode of the pod on my bedroom floor getting ready for school. Nice. Love you, no homo. Of course not.
Cheers, my dude.
Yeah, there was another SpongeBob suggestion, though. I think it was Ben Shapiro with the fade as Patrick's house. So you can decide which direction.
I think I'll go with that one.
Yeah.
His head is more.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must
This is Oh, here's the explanation, Dan, of how they found the ad. In case anyone is curious how I ended up finding this, I was watching an old Toonami broadcast video, and I just happened to skip around.
Whoa.
And see the commercial. Huh?
And see this commercial, and then just, wow.
That's
okay.
Random.
Yeah.
Small world.
That's still such a trip. Like I said, I hadn't thought of that in decades.
You got it, Zach?
Seriously.
You pulled that shit?
I'm going to pull it after the show.
Okay, yeah, because I need that. Definitely need that. Mega Man has always been a part of my life.
Always has, always will. What can I say?
Speaking of SpongeBob, Ariana wrote a new song about her love interest. She says, let's see. I guess the lyric goes,
It's kind of like a piratey song, like all the music on SpongeBob.
Is this a
Very
good
out of
song?
left
I haven't
field
heard
for
it.
her.
It's
It's like a sea shanty.
Yeah, I like that. Your business is yours, mine is mine. Why do you care so much whose dick I ride? That's on her new single, Yes and. I like it. She's like, okay, yes, I broke up their family with a newborn, and I would avoid the topic if I was her. It's not a good look.
Yeah, she lost like 350K followers after this.
Damn, that really hurt her, huh? Wait, after the whole SpongeBob fiasco or after this?
After the song was released.
Oh, for real?
It says amid drama. Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, in the wake of her new
Is it
song.
a good song? Is it catchy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks that she seemingly sucks.
I love that Thank You Next song. It's catchy.
Great.
Yeah, it's a good song. Ian, oh, you're a fan, Ian. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, it's catchy. I don't know. It's a fun song.
You really know how to pick them, don't you, Ian? To be
Publicly, I think, God, she's the worst, right? Really horrible. Publicly, I think.
Can't
she's
believe
so
she did
bad.
that. Yeah.
Frankly.
Is that what you think about Kanye?
One might even say wicked.
One, literally, one might.
say
One
that.
would say that. One did.
A fan would say that. Anyway, why do you care so much about whose dick I ride? I mean, I don't think anyone does. It's just like, you always turn it into a spectacle. Pete Davidson thing was a spectacle. The SpongeBob thing was a huge spectacle. You know?
Now, who told? Was it not you, Olivia, that told me the update with like the wife or
What?
something?
I don't.
Isn't there? I thought there was some update to this whole saga.
I know that Page 6, edited their initial article and said there's no actual proof that Ariana separated a marriage. But the wife did go to Page 6 and she did give those quotes. And so, yeah, there's no actual, credible evidence, sure.
What? Who cares? We all know what happened.
But it's like, no, we can all insinuate, we can all infer.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
And the wife said so.
This is so good. This unearthed video. This is from, golly, what year is this got to be from? This dude says he got a $4,500 bounty from reporting Keemstar to the IRS for tax fraud. So awesome. Check this out.
Keemstar. I made $4,500 off of Keemstar in 2011. 2011, I made $4,500 off of Keemstar because I snitched on him. Because he admitted on you want to know how I prove it? Hear me out. Because everybody knows when he was part when he was leading Federation of Asshole Gamers, he would brag that people would pay him a lot of people. A lot of people. He bragged that he was making about $10,000 or so a month off of people being friends with him on Xbox Live. And he would charge people $20 a month to be friends with him on Xbox Live. And then he would charge them like $50 a month for like something special. So they would like play with him like priority. He admitted to never paying taxes on any of that money. He was providing a service, and
It's awesome. Imagine a world where people pay to be friends with Keemstar. That world is long dead, man.
Okay, bitch. That guy is one of Eyes Poseidon's stream snipers.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's from that universe.
So he's just this dude is just a menace.
Yeah, he's insane, actually.
It's good.
I just
Well,
recognized
that shit
him.
was funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of Keemstar, here's a super rare unearthed one we found of him without his hat. So
This is unbelievable.
Whoa.
I never thought.
Guys, very important.
I'd see a new.
Rate 5
Keemstar
Keemstars
photo.
has been suspended for 2 weeks. It's suspended until October 15th. I need your help. FAG, we need your help in promoting.
I mean,
letting
this is an
people know-
old photo. He's got to be like bald, like Howie Mandel bald. You know?
Yeah.
All right. How long we been going here?
3:10.
It's freezing in here, isn't it?
I'm always cold in here.
It's quite cold.
Fucking, it's been cold, man.
I don't think there's been a good temperature in here for a year. It's either too
Yeah.
warm.
Well, we have a heater, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been running.
too low. If it
Cold
sounds
ass
like
day out there
everybody's
today.
cold. If everybody's cold,
Yeah.
then
I
let's
love it.
let's turn up the heat.
Let's turn it down.
Cam's all about it.
I love it.
There's a few of us who are always hot. I'm one of them.
You're okay. So so there is a
There's
conflict.
disagreement.
Yeah.
But I don't touch it. I got my fan right next to me still, because I know it's not normal.
I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, because I lost a bunch of weight, but I'm like cold as shit lately.
It's also winter. Maybe
Right.
that's why.
So here's the final one. This is Ben Shapiro as Patrick's house.
Okay. Yeah.
And then this is Ninja
There he
as
is.
Gary.
Good choice.
Oh, fantastic choice.
And but what are we gonna work coconuts in Barbados in here or no?
We didn't really talk about him today.
True. True. Very true.
This is a nice summary of today's episode.
What the fuck is this photo of his hair spiky?
He's Patrick.
It's Patrick Star.
He's a pinhead.
Did his hair really look like that, or
No.
did you add that? Okay. Yes, thank you. All right, well, let's see if there's something to hit on real fast here. Let's do this. All right, let's do the Stanley Cup experiment on Friday, Ian
The Stanley Cup experiment.
and AB. I want to get like a bucket of hot water. I want to get like, we'll do it in the dishwasher. We'll do. Can we set it on fire like legit? Can we just like put it in a fire?
Yeah, we could buy another one.
We don't have a very easy way to do an open flame here. I suppose we could do it in the parking lot.
Yeah.
You could put it in the air fryer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean the dishwasher gets very hot.
Yeah.
The dishwasher, I feel like that's a good test. It's a good test.
I think it's gonna. I have this thing. Ice stays ice for 3 days. It's crazy.
No way.
Yes.
3
yes,
days.
Yeah. It's
What is
insane.
that?
I'm rocking the Slim, dude. That's the shit.
What's the brand?
Slim.
Oh, it's just Slim.
I don't know if you, Yeah, that's the shit, dude.
You want to put that in the washer too? We'll do a test.
Get another one. These aren't as high.
Yeah, I'll buy you one for the
Okay, cool.
experiment. I'll buy you another one for the experiment, AB, because I want to burn that
Yeah.
shit. I want to set it on fire.
Let's do it.
We can just get maybe like some kind of metal receptacle, put some lighter fluid and some wood, fireplace wood, and just get a fire going.
Yeah, I got you.
No problem.
Gotcha.
Inside.
Although if there's
No, not
rubber and
inside.
stuff, that's not going to be good.
Huh?
Is there rubber on it?
Like,
well, yeah.
not rubber really.
Well, it'll
Yeah,
burn off.
It's not a great thing to do. To just like.
Well, don't breathe it.
Yeah.
I
Stand back.
What about like dipping them in a boiling pot of water?
That's good.
Because then you won't melt anything either.
So
the
well, you
same
can
way.
melt. in
Yeah,
boiling
maybe,
water.
but
But also, I think that would be a lot less hot than a fire.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah.
Everybody's
gonna put
calling
that-
you out for misidentifying your cup, my dude.
Me?
Simple Modern. Does that ring a bell?
I don't know. It's
Does that ring a bell to you?
SLM.
Everybody's
Slim.
Slim. SLM. The
Maybe
one
it's
that
SM.
Simple
Oh.
Modern.
Should bust them though.
Oh, people like that one. Simple Modern is elite. The one I use is I have one. It's really good too. What is it called?
Everybody's like, my cup's really good. Yeah, it's a thermos.
No,
It
the-
existed for a
no,
long
no,
time.
no, no, no.
This is not revolutionary stuff.
The technology is different. I'm telling you, Dan. You don't know what you're saying. So we'll do the Stanley Cup test on Friday, as well as I'm really looking forward to the segment we got planned on Friday.
Yes.
It's gonna be really fun. We didn't talk about Ace Family.
It's 2 videos that we gotta get through.
They're long too. I watched a bit of Austin yesterday, and the thing that was killing me is that he did it on Snapchat, and there's so many fucking ads.
Oh yeah, that was.
He's doing this heartfelt kind of spiel, and it's just interrupted every like 15 seconds with the most horrific ad you can imagine. It's totally unwatchable. It looks like Catherine did the same thing.
Okay.
That's
They
the place.
They
That's
both
the spot.
definitely have fat Snapchat deals, and they're fulfilling some kind of daily quota, which
Yeah,
is
probably.
which is
The enemy have taken a tower. You
which
must
is you know,
recapture it.
good strategy. Get it?
So you know when you
Too bad you can only get divorced once. They get remarried. Maybe they get remarried for clout, or
That would
maybe
be
this
good.
is all clout.
share something very life changing with your family or your
Girl, why is she posted like this for real?
Come on.
Like it's not the right orientation. It's flipped.
Maybe
the whole thing like that?
Maybe she was shooting a YouTube video, and then she was like, "Oh, I need to make my Snapchat quota," and then upload it to Snapchat.
Right. Possibly.
friends or even the public, right?
Even then, couldn't you flip it and just add bars?
It's really annoying to watch. It
Yeah,
like
this
that.
is terrible.
Part of the contract
So, you know, my life
might
is
need to be that it's full screen.
Does she ever fix
very
it? Just
public for
skip
many
ahead.
years.
No, she doesn't.
The
making
whole thing's like
content
this.
and-
Oh, you say there might be a full screen agreement?
Yeah, because I know TikTok, for example, they don't like when you use black bars as well.
Alright, we're
So-
gonna have to keep
Yeah,
it
I
here.
like. It's so much better when the whole video is misoriented.
It's like almost unwatchable. I gotta sit like this.
Awesome.
Not to make this
Oh, I
video,
didn't want to do this
like,
again.
so long and just I'm just trying to live my life genuinely. Like I just want
Girl,
to
yes.
go back
So
to
true.
just being myself. Actually, like truly being myself
Yes,
in my
girl.
most rawest form because I feel like I hold a lot of things in. And I'm sure this is going to go everywhere, but I do want to say that, and I own this. I own up to this. I lied to myself for a very long time. And I was not happy.
All right. Has there ever been a successful family type of vlog
the
where
fuck?
the parents weren't like
I've done that.
divorced eventually? Like the OGs.
The Osbournes.
Okay. I mean, they're not YouTubers.
The OGs.
Is this?
I feel like they're in a different
No, I don't
category.
know. I don't know.
But like the Shade Tard. Is that what their name? Shade Tards?
Sorry?
Yeah, I think
What
so.
did you just call me?
Yeah, no, they're
Their
YouTube
fucking channel name was Shade Tards.
Shade Tards?
Yeah, they're like the first huge family vloggers.
And they're still
this,
going.
This dude, they're still going?
Oh, yeah.
So the main guy got like busted.
Is that
for
their
trying
last
to-
name?
Yes.
His last name is Shaytard.
It's
No.
no, it's
Jay Carl.
Jay Carl.
So
And,
where were you
um,
getting that from?
That's the name of
No,
their
that's-
channel,
yeah.
Dan.
Oh.
Shade Tards.
Got it.
So anyway, the main dad got outed by some apparently really embarrassing DMs of him begging was a porn star trying to have sex with her while
Ooh.
married.
Damn.
Wow.
Never go full Shaytard. That's what
It,
they
it
say.
was really, really embarrassing, man. The DMs and everything. Should we pull some of those?
I'm looking at them. They're crazy.
Yeah, I remember
I
them
had
being
never seen.
super bad. Shade Tard text. Yeah. I mean, if it's super graphic, I just won't read it.
It's that bad?
It's yeah.
Ben, he says, I bend over and slap my. Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And she's not responding either by the looks of it.
He's like just telling stories in the DMs.
Oh my God.
He's
writing
doing
romance novels.
Yeah.
He's doing extremely explicit descriptions of what he would do to her.
Walls of text.
And she is not responding.
I think don't show, right, Ian? Or right, Ethan? Ian's asking if you
so
should.
vulgar, I wouldn't show it.
Yeah.
It's just hideous. Dude, imagine you got kids and that shit comes out. Man. Down bad, bro. Figure your shit out. Anyway, that's it.
That's it. We're calling it.
Glad we got to that Ace Family update. Actually, Catherine's didn't have ads. How come
What's going on,
Austin's did?
everybody?
Okay, so
Hope
I
you
watched
guys
it.
have a blessed
I
Sunday.
found a version
But
of
until you guys,
Austin's
Happy
with no
New Year,
ads.
Happy New Year to
That's
all
what's
of
in the
you.
doc right now.
Oh, so just the way it was cut. Well, the
Yeah.
ads was the best.
Missions in Warframe, or at least up to this part. This is probably my favorite mission. It really explains a lot about the game, and it really gives you some those caches. The caches are actually going to look like this right here. They're going to be white instead of green. It's Uranus. So now, when you're going to equip your melee weapon, there's two things that you're going to want to make sure that you unequip. It's going to be your gun. Not going to get credit for the missions that you beat with only a melee weapon, so it should look like this, and if it does, you're going to be good to go. I don't know why I put this here. So next up, you're going to have to go through this mission. Just go up there, click through the mission. You're going to get some cool kills, and actually, this is probably one of what's going on with some. I couldn't hear it, but this boss.
Part. This video sucks otherwise. he just rambles on about nothing, man.
I put some time.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Says they remain best friends, whatever. He sniffles. Sniffles. That's a timestamp.
Like
that one was a joke.
No one will really know what her and I were going through.
Is there no sniffle?
No one will really know.
He sniffled.
Where? He already sniffled?
Where was the sniffle? Back?
I'll open it
Like,
again.
Past it?
No
I didn't notice a sniffle.
one will really know what her and I were going through.
AV? Where's the sniffle?
You have to say for yourself, AB.
No one.
I'm trying
will-
to switch too, and there's like, when I'm switching to my other input, I'm hearing like 6 Ethan. So give me a second.
It's one of those things where like
went back more.
No one will really know what her and I were going through. No one will.
That man's air passage is clean. Austin says he may get a home in the same neighborhood. That was interesting. Hila thought that that's creepy and weird, but I could see it. I could see it both ways. If it's like, if they really did amicably separate it, I guess it'd be nice for the kids to have them be close. But it could
One of
also
you
be
guys'
really creepy.
Questions is
He wants to buy a
what's
house
the
in the
situation
same
with it?
neighborhood?
Yeah.
How was this guy? He just had a house foreclosed on like 2 years ago. And they supposedly bought this other house. He's going to buy another house.
I don't know. I do not understand their financial life at all.
Well,
it defies all
in Los Angeles
logic. Yeah.
That was another one of the theories, is that they're getting divorced, so he could claim bankruptcy, put stuff in Catherine's name.
Oh, even the divorce is a scam. That'd be awesome.
I would
root for.
doubt
I would root for him to pull that off if that's really what he's scheming, because that's an epic ass.
That's next level. There's no way. That's
yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. But
well, I want the ones with the ads.
I've been looking for
funnier with the ads.
Yeah,
my
way
new
better.
home, and fingers crossed, but
yeah, whatever.
I may have found a home in the same neighborhood. Yes, guys, I'm one of those dads. I have to be.
I mean, that's good. We like good dads around here. If that is really the reason
Yeah,
why
that's the
he wants
reason
to be
why.
there. Yeah, I think that's good. He wants to get back to creating content.
As you guys have been seeing, I've been going to church. Well, we all been going to church as a
Amen.
family, which is amazing.
Oh, that is nice that they're still doing that as a family.
Work-wise, I have some plans that you guys will stay tuned for. But you know, obviously, still in the social media world, I've always been since the Vine days. You guys know.
All right. I mean, shit. They go to church together. They're gonna live by each other. That theory may not be a bad one. May not be a bad.
I'm telling you, I'm rooting for him. If that's the case.
Here
I'll
he's
pull it
talking
off,
about
brother.
the future of their YouTube channel. This is the big question.
Another question you guys had is what's going to happen with the Ace Family YouTube channel? Well, Catherine and I, you know, we talked about this years ago because her and I both know that, you know, we weren't going to be doing YouTube forever. And that we always wanted for our kids to take it over.
Oh, brother, they're children.
Don't do that.
You know what I mean? Their attitude is like, if you want to make money from this, you go do it. Oh, and by the way, I get a cut because that's my show.
Right. The goal. And obviously now, you know, in the direction that we're going, it only makes sense.
How are you going to give it to your kids? They're like 5.
That's another scam. Legally, they give it to their kids.
Right.
But what do they get from it?
Well, he doesn't have to give it up when he bankrupts or something. I don't know.
I don't think YouTube's considered an asset.
You don't think so?
I mean, your business could be, not a YouTube channel. I don't think so. I don't know though.
Obviously, no pressure on
Would
our
a
kids,
bank
but
take a YouTube
I will say that back.
But how it's not worth anything unless you're. I mean, they'll just garnish
The
your.
value, I guess, is inherent in the person, not in the channel itself. But I don't know.
It's revenue generating.
I mean, what's their channel? Their channel has like 10 million subs. I mean, it's a big channel.
Yeah.
Even more, I think.
Back when we were filming, our kids loved it, especially Elle.
I'm sure they did. All right, that's all I got to say about that.
18.4 million.
Wow. How old is their oldest kid?
Huh?
How old is their oldest? How old are their kids who are now inheriting?
Oh, not old enough to have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah.
You're not going to give Bruce and Teddy and the third kid H3H3 Productions?
I had not thought about that.
You don't use it?
I don't see the chronology of that lining up.
Pass it down like a family heirloom.
Imagine in like, you know,
It's a horrible
another
idea.
like 5-6 years, Theodore, he just starts posting like Minecraft content on H3H3
Perfect
Productions.
segue. I'm sure
like
everyone will be-
like an 11-year-old's Minecraft channel.
I'm sure everybody will be super nice, and that'll be a really nice, healthy experience for them. The oldest is 7. The youngest is 4. Or 3.5. All right, good luck out there on your YouTube career, guys. That's all I have to say today.
That's it.
So I'll be on Howie's show live tomorrow. I'm gonna.
What time?
He's starting before I get there. He asked me just to pop in. So I don't know what he has planned. I don't know if it's like an event or something. He said just pop in for a bit. I said sure.
Okay.
So I'll be there. I'm planning to be there around 12. But I don't know what.
12 Pacific.
He's starting before that. I know that.
On the dot. You'll see Ethan on Howie's stream tomorrow.
On the dot.
On the dot. 12 o'clock Pacific time.
I'm gonna try to be there at 12.
High noon.
You should
So-
ask him how he feels about the Tom episode. Tom Sandoval.
We've talked to him about it, haven't we? Not on his show, but
Have we? I don't know. We talked about it when we saw it. I don't know if we followed up with him.
oh, I gotta talk to him about it. Anything else I should ask him about? He had RFK on.
Yeah, RFK.
Was pretty good.
So you voting for him? You voting for him, How? Did you get him?
Yeah. Me and RFK, we're tight like that. The vaccines made my voice sound like this.
Sounds like SpongeBob's laugh.
No, but we kid him because he has a real condition, and we don't like to joke about those things.
Serious stuff.
So that's Thursday. That's tomorrow. On Friday, we'll be back. I promise. It's going to be a banger episode, fun segments. It's going to be great, great, great. To everybody at home, have a great evening, a blessed Thursday, and I will see y'all on Friday. Thanks, everyone.
Imagine if Ninja got a low table fame. Imagine if Ninja got a low table fame.
Operator,
Might
the
leave it
sentients
there.
are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor? If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Alright, leave it there till later.